Yo, yo.
Yo, yo, what's up?
What's up?
You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get right into it. Okay. Um, Coming to your screen here. Give me a second. All right, so pretty much how it'll go today is um, you haven't had a session before, right? But
Yep.
you've been a part of the community. You're pretty OG. You would come to the 10 mans. You play with me, we duo sometimes, stuff like that. So, you know, I know what kind of player you are. Um, 1 second. Um, but most of the people that will watch through the stream or the VOD won't. So just for some, we're gonna talk before we get into it. We're gonna play 2 games today. Okay, and it's not gonna be like a traditional first session, even though it's your first session, because I kind of already know who you are. So I'm just gonna help you adjust in real time today. In between rounds, we're gonna be talking, bouncing ideas off each other, and then yeah, that's that. But just for the stream, just tell us what is your current rank, peak rank, and then the role you play.
I'm currently Immortal 2, 102 RR. I peaked at around 150 RR. And I play controller.
So say that, slow it down, buddy. Okay, currently Immortal 2.
Currently
Okay,
Immortal 2,
peak. What's peak?
150 RR.
Immortal 2.
Yep. And then I
Okay,
play controller.
okay. I'm just updating this real quick. Yep, that's it. Let me put you down a bit actually. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, so the first question is gonna be try to be as specific as you can be, but how much time are you putting into Valorant?
Weekly, I'm putting probably like 20, 30 hours into Valorant.
Okay, so that's
Weekly.
like how many days a week?
I play like 3 hours a day.
That
Just,
wouldn't e-
just, just.
that wouldn't be 20, 30 hours though.
So
Cause
sometimes it's longer sessions. Sometimes it's like,
right, right, but
like
that's why I meant be
yeah.
specific. Be specific. I don't, hold
Um,
back on this information. Cause 2, 3 hours a day, that's like not even 20 hours if you play 7 days a week. It's like
yeah,
15,
it is.
17.
Is it?
2 times 5? What is that?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
Around
Simple
14,
maths,
yeah.
bro. Come on, like,
Yeah. Yo, it's
right,
right in my brain.
right. But
Um,
that's what I'm saying. So,
it's actually probably close to 4 hours a day. Actually, yeah, pretty
okay,
close to four.
4 hours a day.
Probably
Cool.
like 5 days, 6 days a week.
Right, right. Okay, that's fine. How old are you again?
15.
15. So you're quite young. That's good. Okay. The next question will be in terms of your game, Valorant. Okay. What are your problems that you see, you're struggling with, the walls are hitting, things you like, just lay it all down. Be specific. I don't want to hear some general bullshit. Okay?
I struggle to play with the team. Like on retakes, I'll either be too
Talk
early
a
or
little
be
slower.
too late.
Talk a little slower. Talk a little.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep it a little
Um,
chill. Struggle
I'll
to
I struggle to retake with the team.
take
I
with
struggle
team.
like I'll be late or be too early to retake.
Okay.
Or I'll just use my util too early and have no value to the
Okay.
retake. Um, I feel like my mid rounding, my early rounding is quite solid.
Mhm.
My late round, especially during post plants, can be a
Rough.
little bit shaky. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Just lay it all down. I want
what else
you
is there?
to be critical enough to be like, this is what's wrong with my game. This. So everything.
Also feel like I die early into round with little like value. Like I'll just be too
Okay.
aggressive
So
and
you
just die.
die too early. So would you say that you're overly aggressive, or like break that down a little bit?
I
Cause
feel like I feel like I'm over aggressive. I'll just like swing with no info. I'll just swing to swing.
okay,
It's brain done.
okay, all right, yeah, that's self-explanatory. I don't know if you watched the session yesterday, but with Salim Winter, same thing. He's same elo as you. He's actually higher. He's a Mortal 3 peak, and he had the same thing, and he's a Sentinels player where he's like, oh, I get yelled at because I always die first. I'm like, why are you dying first then? Like, I asked him, and we broke it down, and we worked on that. So it's really important that you can
Yep.
really understand this. So, but break it.
Um, I,
Okay, so keep going.
I need to think. I need to think.
Yep, yep.
Um,
Do you have any
what
problems
else
with
is there?
mechanics? You gotta
I
pinpoint
feel
them.
like mechanics are okay. I mean,
Okay.
I feel. No, I think I crouch too much. I crouch too much. Too much crouching.
Okay, like
Exactly that.
what? Instant crouching or
Like instant crouching. I'll just
okay,
whiff.
instant crouching.
Other than I think my cross replacement is quite decent.
Yep.
Um,
I know your active aim is good, but yeah. So do with experience, but okay, keep going. So
uh,
I'll just narrow it down for now. So struggling to retake with the team. You're out too early or you're out too late. The utility also sucks with that. Okay. Mid rounding is good. Early rounding is decent as well. Late rounding is like bad for shaky for you, and then as well you're dying too early. First to die, right?
yep.
And then the last one I have is instant crouching. Okay, what else? Try to break it all down right now. This is the time. This is where we
That's
get value in improving.
Also feel like my trades can sometimes be late on my teammates.
Okay. So you're trading late. To me, that would
Yeah.
like I'm not seeing it right. I haven't seen that, but to me, logically, when somebody is trading late means you're baiting. Like not hard
Yeah.
baiting, but you're kind of letting them die. Then you're gonna go take the action. But it needs to be smooth. It's got to be more instant,
Yep.
right? Because think about it this way: wouldn't you want to get traded instantly, or do you want to die 2 seconds later? Then he peeks and trades you, right? Like
I like to get traded instantly.
right. And
Of
so
course.
if that's how you feel, you need to give that same respect or not respect, but the same result thereby. Oh, I want to get traded instantly. I will trade instantly too. Okay. Okay. What else? So trading is slow.
Let's see.
How is your smokes timing and placements?
I feel like my placement is good. My timings are good. I
Okay.
place them when my team is going out and not stuck in a like an A main or B main
Okay.
or like any main.
Sure.
Um,
Conceptually, do you understand all your concepts well? Do you use them all? Probably.
uh,
That's a no.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Give you a buck.
I can tell. With the answer, those that would say yes, like those that would like agree that they are and they actually understand it, would be like, yep, I am, right away. But you're like,
Hmm,
so you don't even know, right? That's a problem. So,
no.
are you IGLing? Go back to your screen
Some
so I
games
can
I
see.
am. Uh,
Yep, yep.
some games I am IGLing. Not very often though.
What would the ratio be? Like, give us a general, like out of 10, how many games are you like
Out of
hard
10,
IGLing
maybe
every round, every like
maybe
the whole game?
two or three.
Yeah, so that's too little in my eyes. At your elo, you need to be IGLing like 6, 7 at minimum out of 10 games. Um,
Yeah,
and it's a simple reason because even though you're an immortal player, immortal 2 elo games, people are clueless. So when they're clueless, and I'm gonna assume you're the best player on the team, you should assume and believe that as well. And if that's the case, then does the best player on the team or a soccer team or a football team usually kind of lead and tell them what to do, the other noobs on their team?
yeah,
Yeah, and so you need to take responsibility there because you know best. You are the best on the team. Okay, a
yeah,
noob's not going to tell you what to do. You're not going to listen to him, right? But noobs will listen to the better players. And there's always usually like a hidden hierarchy in games where people know their place. I've experienced it. I've seen it. Okay, where people know who's better than each other. Really, deep down. Okay, everyone goes, "Nah, I'm better than you," and they start talking shit and bickering. But deep down, people know who's better than who. Okay, in terms of knowledge, game sense, mechanically. Okay, so if you believe that, which you should, that you're the best on your team every time, it needs to be more consistent because it's a tool, it's a skill that's going to help you win. Think about that. Why would you not want to win? Don't you want to win more?
yep,
Don't you want to hit Immortal 3 one time in your life?
yep.
Don't you want to get to Radiant?
I'd
And
love
so,
to.
right. And so, if that is the case, If that is the thought process, um, you got to do what nobody else wants to do. Okay, it's really important. All right. Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Obviously, I'll take a look at these things when we play the game. Um, but just a couple more questions. Well, I think one more before we go. So, the next question is, I actually don't know this answer to this question. Usually there's some students that show up and I'm like, oh, I played with him. He's a part of the community. I know he's told me before, whatever. We've had a conversation. I kind of know. I don't think we've ever had this conversation because we've never had a session. We've never really talked about it. We just played together. But the question is, in terms of Valorant, okay, what is it you want? What are your goals? And I don't want small goals. Yeah, I want to be Immortal 3. Bro, you're already there. Okay? I want the big picture. What are you putting all these hours? Why are you grinding? What is it for? So try your best to be as specific and detailed as you can be.
The go pro in this game, obviously.
Right.
Maybe tier one pro, playing with the best, doing
Okay.
all that good stuff,
All
and
right.
then maybe becoming a content creator too.
Okay. Cool. So go pro, be a content creator. Good answer.
Yep.
Okay. A lot of the times when I ask them this question, I have to say, nope, not good enough. It's a short-term goal. You just said, I want a better answer. Think again. Okay, but um, a lot of people don't want to say I want to go pro too. In my experience as a coach, in a lot of my VODs, they're like, oh, they kind of hesitate on saying it, but they're like, oh, it's just so general. Everybody wants it, and I say, yeah, it's true. Everybody wants to be pro, but you kind of knowing what you want is the important thing. Is very detailed, right? Because it's a big commitment. I told this to both the students yesterday. They both wanted to go pro. Think about that, Hecker. You want to
Mhm.
go pro. Tomorrow, two more people are gonna go want to go pro. Bro, I wanted to go pro. Everybody wants to go fucking pro in this game. And what I told the second student too as well is that what are you going to do to become pro? You gotta beat the odds. And if I were to ask you a question, what are the chances you go pro? What would you say in terms of percentage? What do you think that?
There's
What do you think it is percentage wise? You can make it.
If I put in the time and effort, it's 100%. It's gonna happen.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be really honest with you. It's less than 1%. You,
Yep.
anybody. Yeah, anyone can go pro. Yeah, anyone can think like that. And I like the confidence, but you gotta be realistic too. Because when you're delusional or arrogant, uh, it's not gonna end well. You're not gonna make it.
Yep.
So, because I've been there, okay, where it's absolute delusion, like a good delusion. It's not like a bad delusion, but it's a good delusion of like extra belief. But you have to, I'm gonna be brutally honest. It's 0.003% that somebody goes pro. You gotta
Yep.
beat the odds, okay? And you are really far. I'm being honest with you.
Yep.
Even though you're
I
Mortal
understand.
2, bro.
Yeah, the gap from Immo to Radiant, then Radiant to Pro is gigantic. I know. It's like
It's not even
insane.
Radiant to Pro. It goes Radiant tier 2 then Pro.
Yeah.
Tier 1. So you got a long way. And I'm not
Is
you know me, I'm not bashing on you. I'm helping you
Yep.
understand the reality of it. You're young. When I was 15, I had those aspirations too where I had that extra belief, that confidence was through the roof. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I know. But in my experience, I'm 29 now. That way of thinking is bad because you're only gonna kind of be in that thought, but you're not gonna take action like to the maximum limit level. So um, understand it's gonna be really hard. You're gonna have to beat the odds, okay? Because there's only so many tier one and tier two teams. Think about it.
Yep.
There's only 5 players on a team. Like it's the odds are actually worse than NFL and NBA in my
Mhm.
in my eyes. So
Yeah.
um,
There's a
under
total of 60 players in VCC Americas. It's a total of 60.
right. That's less than NBA, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right. So
Less than
um
like
because
it's less than
NBA
an NFL team. It's less.
no no
Than one
yeah yeah yeah
NFL
yeah.
team.
Well, NFL is the big one. They have like 100
Yeah.
players on a team. Basketball, they have 15 players, right?
Yeah.
VCT, they have 6 max, 7 max, like a sub and shit. So, but it's
Yeah.
5. Usually it's 5. So it's really hard. Understand that you have a long way to go. You're young, and that's one thing you have going for you. If you told me you're 25, like okay, but you're 15. You have something that a lot of people, a lot of men do not have or can get back, which is time. I wish I can go back to when I was 15 right now and know what I know now. I'd be pro in a month. Okay, but that's not
Mhm.
how life works. And also, with that being said, that doesn't mean waste time. Okay? Doesn't mean because you're 15 you can be pro when you're 20. You need to go pro within 2 years. That's your timeline. First year, I told this to Withers too. Same thing. First year, the timeline needs to be you need to be minimum radiant within the end of the year. Minimum. And obviously, you're really there. You're already close, right? But that should be the timeline. And then that second year, really, in my mind, this is my opinion, you should be really solidifying your game, polishing your game, and you should be actively like breaking through tier two, like getting on a tier two team at least bare minimum. Year one involves tier three play, so Immortal plus team, Immortal 3 plus teams. But tier two, oh sorry, the second year is really where you should be at least getting tryouts for tier two. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I understand.
that's your timeline. I Yeah, obviously you can be faster than that 2 years or longer, but that's how I look at being going pro. It needs to take around 2 years, like max. Because if you take 5, 4 years, like it's a little bit
The
hard.
game's already changed so
Right, the
much
game changes,
that
people
time.
get
Yeah.
better, and it's just you know you're not gonna get washed, but there's new kids. People don't think about that. There's new kids that are coming up that are gonna be fresh. You're gonna get older, even though you won't be too old, but still. So understand that, and all and, to your benefit, you do have to be what 18 to play in VCT, so you do
Yeah,
have a couple
18.
years, so 3 years, but still, that's not an excuse to be like, I'm gonna slack off because I can't even play. you know, there's been so many pros right now, or before former pros, that they were grinding their ass off in 15, 16, like Redux, Curry. They couldn't play when they were 15, 16,
Yeah.
but now they can, and now they're really well known. Now they're a content creator. Maybe they don't even want to go pro. They just make money, right? So there'll be multiple options there as long as you're ready. Okay, and that's what um, I like to say too. It's there's luck involved, but luck isn't things just going your way, God giving it to you or whatever. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. You will get the opportunity. I believe that wholeheartedly. I do from the bottom of my heart. You will get a tier two opportunity one day if you stick with this game and work hard. But will you be ready for them to choose you? Because other people
Mhm.
will. And so you got to start thinking about these things, especially in your elo. Okay?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. And then also, um, you are not aim trading at all, right?
Yeah, I'm not I'm training at all.
Are you doing any range stuff?
Oh yeah, I go like 20 minutes in the range,
Okay. What
and
about DMs?
I play like 10 DMs a day. I play three at the start, and then like I just spam them at the end of my session.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine for now, but I'm gonna be honest, 10 is not enough. Okay. Why? You know, I'll explain why. Um, did you watch the interview with me and the tier 2 pro, former tier 2 pro
I
rating
watched like
coach?
the first 20-30 minutes of it.
Okay. Okay, if you want to go pro, you need to watch that video. No excuses. You got to watch
Okay.
all of it. Okay. He's a tier 2 former pro. Okay. And you will learn a lot from what we talk about because he didn't have it easy too. He wasn't just like out of nowhere hype and became a pro. Like he literally was stuck Immortal 3. So he got to Immortal 1 in one episode, and then he got stuck in Immortal 3 400R for 2.5 years. He couldn't break Radiant for 2.5 years. And he mentions in the VOD how he came to a point where he was about to quit. He was like, "Fuck this! I don't want to play anymore. I'm spending too much time. I'm gonna do something else." But then he asked himself, "Am I actually doing enough to hit my goal of wanting to go pro?" And you need to ask yourself that question every day. And if I were to ask you that question, "Are you doing enough?" What would you say?
Not now.
Right. And
Not right now.
that's 99% of people. Okay, and even though you say not right now, that's not what's important. You are not doing it. You need to be in a position where you're like, yes, I feel like I am, even if it may not be. And most people,
Mhm.
99% of people will say, no, I'm not. I know it deep down. Everybody knows it. So, and why I'm bringing that up is because he would DM 8. It's in the VOD. You'll see. word for word. He was like, "Oh, I was DMing 8 to 10 times a day, aim training every day, 2 hours a day, plus VOD reviewing 2, 3 VODs of myself every day." And then I would ask myself, "Is it enough?" And then he would realize it's not enough. And he started doing 20 DMs a day. You need to go to that length to be pro. You know why, Hecker? Because other people are. You
Mhm.
understand?
Yep.
The people that are going to go to the extremes will succeed. And why I'm saying this to you is not to make this journey harder for you, put you down, say, make you feel bad. It's so that you kind of take
I can make.
you take the red pill. You know when Morpheus goes, take the blue pill or the red pill. You can take
Mhm.
the blue pill and stay the same, and you'll wake up in the virtual reality and be like that. Or if you take the red pill, you'll know the truth. And so I'm
Mhm.
giving you that red pill where many people think about it. The pool is 5 million Valorant players. 80% of them want to go pro.
Mhm.
So you need to take that extreme level of thinking of being like, I'm going to do more than everybody else. And if you don't, I'm not saying you won't, you will fail. It's a numbers game. If only
Mhm.
0.00003% make it, it's right there. That's
Yep.
statistics. Okay. If 60% make it, okay, I think at this rate you could make it. But that's not the case. That is not what pros are. They're the one out of 1 million. That's how you have to look at it. And so if you want to be there, ask yourself every day, am I doing enough? Okay. And then also for homework, you must watch that VOD. If you don't watch that VOD, I won't know. I don't care. But you will only cheat yourself. And if you're going to cheat yourself, you won't make it. You will
Mhm.
short yourself of your goal. Okay? So
Mhm.
understand that because everything needs to come back to your goal. Whenever you're training, whenever you're playing, whenever you're wanting to quit, you have to ask yourself, what do I want? I want to be pro? It's got to come back there. Because if you don't, you're going to quit like fucking 90% of people do. Okay? Me included. So I would like you to think about this information more. And also, I told Salim as well because he wants to go pro. He's 24 and he's a Mortal 3 peak player. And I said, this elo is the time where you need to understand how to separate yourself, not just focus on score mechanics. Okay, it's there's a mental aspect involved. Do you understand? It's
Yep.
more than mechanics and game sense. You need to fucking fully understand the mental game of being an elite top top 10 player in the world. You got to build a strong mental, and I think you really do. I play with you a lot. I think your mental is pretty strong. It's decently strong. You're young, so obviously it won't be perfect, but that's that. So we'll go right into it, and then in Q, we're gonna play 2 games today. Uh, we'll just be talking in between rounds, and then I'll write some notes down on. Um, sorry, one second. Yeah, I'll write some notes, and then I don't. We'll see if we have to break them down. But I already kind of know you. I'm pretty sure you're pretty smart, so you'll probably mostly understand everything we'll talk about. What I want you to do in certain situations, stuff like that. Okay. Any questions?
Not right now.
Okay.
No
Good.
questions.
And then there's gonna be a time where you kind of have to start aim training. Um, not because I'm saying your aim is bad, but let's say you're a Radiant, right, and you don't aim train, you got to Radiant. And there's another Radiant guy aim training 3 hours a day. Like that guy will diff you in some way, shape, or form. Um,
Yep.
like that. Like let's say he only has a 2, 3, 4, 5% edge in terms of aim. That makes all the
Mhm.
difference. That makes
Yeah.
literally all the difference. Okay, and I could give you so many examples if you want. I won't go into it, but whether that's life, traditional sports, the edge is everything. That the small separation and skill at the highest
It
level
it's big.
is
It's gigantic.
everything. Obviously, in the general sense, like radiant to like an iron, the skill gap's like fucking 1,000%, right? In terms of edge,
Yep.
but once you go higher and higher and higher and higher, that starts getting closed. It goes smaller and smaller. Like Immortal to Radiant in my mind is like a 10, 15, 20% edge, right? But once you're like
Yep.
Radiant 500 and there's another guy Radiant 500, that edge is like 5%. Then think about a Radiant top 50, you're like Radiant top 300, 400, like that edge is like 2%. You know what I'm saying? But that 2% is gonna push you top 50, or you're gonna be 400. So that's something I'd like you to think about. That's something I've said a lot. People don't believe me when I talk about that for some reason. I don't know why, but um, it's pretty objective. Give me 1 second. Yo, what's up, Ryujin? Been a bit. I just reached Immortal, but I feel like I tense up when aiming and doing static scenarios and kovacs, as well as shaking in general sometimes, even though I'm generally not stressed.
Yo, is Chambers
Yeah.
TP called a trademark?
It might just be a physical thing. You just gotta be calm and just kind of work
So
through
there's
it
no
a little
range
bit.
on it anymore. So I could put it. No. I could put it on A and TP to B.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's, I mean, fantastic, huh?
It's great. Makes total sense to me.
Good thing I'm only insta-locking right now all out of next stack.
Out of charges. Placing alarm bot.
Or mid.
Could it be my sleep? I
for
found my. It could be, but nah. It probably
You
is
think
more of
KJ
a
is there?
physical thing. Like,
Wow.
your muscles are really weak, probably, or you're just pressing. You're gripping the mouse too hard, probably.
They're all out, like 4 out.
410. Oh,
Viper 50,
on top,
Viper
both
50.
on top.
Last player standing.
105.
50.
Nice.
Both one shot with the.
So this is a moment in time where you talked about where it's like, oh, I'm just kind of like playing solo.
Yeah, it's
right?
kind of swing.
You killed the Viper 3v2, bro. Sit back, just chill. They're not in.
Yeah.
You gotta give them some respect too, because you just died, right? These aren't noobs, so you gotta be more patient. Okay.
Yeah.
Your decision making is everything at this ELO. Okay. Even with the interview in Daniel, he said though what separates tier 2 to Radiant is really decision making. You got
Probably
it's gotta
has no
be
delay,
clear
it's my
and
friend.
really crispy.
Yeah.
Looks like A again.
$55 range.
Player
80 on Viper.
Nice try. All good, just like a eco round, right? One thing I can add on to your game though is that you don't communicate. Like you know he's top 410, you don't say it. You know there's one maze, you don't say it, right? Feed them info, and the most common excuse is, well, my teammates don't talk, so I don't give a fuck. You need to fucking talk and communicate because you're the best player. So feed those info and be specific and detailed. Okay.
B. Reyna. Silva. Scan. Holding backside. Nothing danger.
They have no wall.
I'm tagged. All three.
one enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Okay, pretty good round. Okay, again, communication. Stingers was getting shot down. One guy was shooting mid, right? Call that. I know it seems really dumb that you need to call that, but that's how pros talk. Go watch a VCT comms when they release it on YouTube. They all will call that out. Yo, one mid with a stinger. They'll call that out, okay? Also, when you're in kitchen coming out, bro, I see the dart coming out. Wait, bro. Be patient a little bit. You coming out there and getting tagged is bad. Because that's info for them. They know where you are.
Yeah.
And then also, let's say the guy was really aggressive and was pushing danger and you jumped out, you're dead. Because he sees you, right?
Yeah.
So be patient. You got to be more aware.
One bottom tube.
Good.
He's in tube net, like, oh my god.
Think solo.
Last player standing. Got one.
Okay, not sure.
KJ.
Okay, that was much better. Okay, just telling. Oh, 1 under 2. Good. At least you can't take responsibility. Like, you told him, right? And he died. So it's like, at least you fed him the info that he was mid. So he
Surprise,
had to
motherfucker.
kind of be aware of that.
He just ran up.
Yeah.
I was all the way kitchen.
Yo, Ryujin,
Sorry.
thanks for the prime, bro. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it, man.
Just ran up. Good there. Nothing mid.
Hiding top screen.
Hey, wall.
Oh my god, bro, they're out.
One pipes, one 410. Pipes,
Nice try.
pushing you.
So try to replay this round right on that you guys going in as a team, right? What could you have done better on screens? Information was good. The communication was perfect. Love it. Really good. That was much better than round 1 too. Okay, but what could you have done better there in terms of movement, positioning, or thought processes?
Maybe just taking my time, just clearing the angles and just going out wide.
Bro, you're full sprinting out that smoke. Can they hear you sprinting through that smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. So get to the smoke or walk to the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving them too much info there.
Yeah. Or mid. One mid.
You're tagged out.
Wait.
1 HP right now, 148. Let's go. Let's fight, guys.
That's sure.
Silva mid.
Thought process was good. Taking space there is pretty okay. Pretty good. A little lucky that they're coming to clear mid again, but it's all good. So what can we take away from this Viper?
This guy's always mid.
Yeah, he's always mid. You gotta this tendencies and frequencies, use it. Like, this guy's perma mid. You can set up a play for that. Guys, let's push him. 3-man push down mid and kill this Viper. Or guys, stop walking down. You're gonna die. He's perma holding it, right? He's a good player.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of add that communication or planning.
Can we just show in this Viper? He's not doing anything mid. I'll just kill him. He walks up.
Somebody shoot dart. Flusher, wedding. I'm gonna corner out here.
Spike down A.
Viper tube. He crossed back mid. He's under. Hit 70.
Good.
Did that hit him?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you hit him. Yep.
There we go, team.
You could also start orange side. Like, put your turret on boiler, looking mid, right? And then you hold the right side. Orange. Under kitchen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then you can kind of like hold under, and then like the turret has the tube cross, right? Like, whether he goes into tube or he's in tube in the window and tube, it'll see it, right? I'm pretty sure that's how you place your turret. So you could play like here. Yeah.
Actually close.
I would probably put my alarm bot B here though, B main, so that way you don't get lurked on. You see what I'm saying? Like right here, like perfect. Yeah, like then you like hold down B main and mid,
Nice shot.
and you could just perma anchor here. Just be like, oh, I got B, guys.
One mid. Jet.
And look, yep, your jet's coming back. One B main.
One yellow.
Not going gay, they ran away.
Not on. Not on.
He could be default. Oh, he's to your right, danger. Nice try.
Might be late mid, Viper.
Yeah, that round was. So the set, you see how like I told you to go orange and then the turret boiler? That was a good setup. I like how you played that. That was great. And then obviously look how much value you got with the alarm bot, right? We instantly knew they're coming to be made. But if you didn't put it, if I didn't tell you to put it there, like the guy would have just walked out, and just shot you in the back, which would have made it way easier for them. But I actually think your positioning is what really got you killed. Backside there, because you know how you held yellow? I'd rather you not
Yeah.
hold yellow. You just stay backside, right? Because you had to run back.
Yeah, I'm the only one with the space.
Yeah, and then
so
you like lost time to kind of like have a better positioning. And then
Yeah.
also, when they plant and you molly default and you know he's off, right? He can
Yeah.
only go default, danger side, or back. And
Lot B.
you gotta just be ready for that.
Dash yellow.
Okay. So we can even ult. Oh no, save the ult.
I have flank.
Oh, I walked into it.
Oh my god. Okay,
got-
that is
Two yellow, one main.
That is actually crazy.
No, I just fucking just walked into the first one.
Holding.
I mean, it was just like, I don't know, that was a little bit unlucky. I'm not gonna lie.
Going back.
Okay, they're going B.
Yeah, should I? Yeah, I think I should have ulted anyways. Just carried around. We're
No,
kinda-
I think in the 5v3 is like you don't ult,
He's right under our Sova.
but like the solo ult really fucked you guys. Fucked you at least. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a little unlucky. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I mean, like I was about to tell you alt in the 5v4, but then you guys got another
Yeah,
kill.
then someone died.
Yeah,
Someone
so I'm
else
like,
got a
what the
kill,
fuck? It's a waste. And then when I looked at the minimap, Jet was flanking, so I was like, oh, they're all stuck. So I was like, you know, there's no point really. We have all info. We know where they are, right? It's 5v3. We're 2-man up, and then yeah, it's really the Sova ult that fucked you. And then they
Yeah.
kind of got
Honestly,
this
if I ulted, they all get killed by Jet. You have to like either push
Probably.
like
Yeah.
for a site or
Yeah.
go yellow.
You could ult, but I don't know. It feels like kind of a waste there. But it's yeah, we could go both ways about it.
Shit, life, bro.
This guy's a fucking bum. Holy shit.
He's pretty good, this Viper. He knows how to play his role.
He's
He's always mid controlling, lurking,
blind.
finding timings.
Wall up.
You should run.
We have KGL for a retake, right?
yeah.
We're just
Can you play off?
Can you get off?
Yeah.
Spike planted.
50.
Running away.
He's on.
From
jail.
Jail.
He'll do it too.
You know what? Someone's-
Two belt.
Nice
Two
try.
belt, one drill.
Good info. Damn, nice try. That you guys were just in a bad position. Like they fully set up the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like they go belt, so it was a little like it was like a hard retake. All good though. I think the ult's fine there.
Also, it's good.
Yeah.
We had to play off.
You could maybe come out earlier with the ult, slightly. I'm not saying 5 seconds earlier, like more like a 1-2 seconds earlier. Because you knew they were running away, right? You called it, right? So
Yeah. I was just worried about someone maybe just ratting.
yep.
Corner. Playing it. One mid. Viper still.
Wait, they're gonna leave here. Now. Oh, you just.
Hey,
What? Fuck, bro.
That was played.
You saw both, right?
Silva droned here. And they
I'm gonna stay B. Right, you till.
Found them.
One up B.
Bomb grenade out.
yellow.
There one's late.
Still below.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Both here.
Cutting enemy remaining.
It's weak.
Hit him like 100. Yeah, I think we ran back B man.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I would just run A here.
We retake 1v3. 10
30
point.
seconds left.
No wasting this.
Planning A. Planning. This way.
Spike planted.
He ran back toward main. These pipes.
Yeah, so just keep moving forward here. We know where he is.
Let's fight at him, chat.
Going in top site.
You just tap.
I'm
it.
tapping. Nice
Good.
job.
Good. Good anchoring there. Right, like, you know, it's pretty easy to play like the Killjoy, right? Like on beast.
Build him,
Yeah.
go,
One note I had was I believe that you can switch it up. Like if I were to ask
Holy
you,
fuck, bro. Look
what happened?
at my damage.
Yeah. If I were to ask you like where are you playing all the time, it's just like so simple. It's like B. You play B every single
Yeah.
round in these 11 rounds, right? So, you know, you need to have that initiative, that thought process to be like, guys, let's switch. Let me go A sometimes. Like
Yeah,
they don't dictate where you go. You do, right?
Mhm.
And we'll
No,
talk
I
about
think they're always fighting for A anyways, so...
right, but still
it's
doesn't mean you
like-
perma play B because they know where you are. That's the issue. We'll talk about this after.
Mhm. One mid. It's Reyna.
So it's about it.
140 on Viper. Yep.
Nice.
Reyna is also mid.
You all?
Wall up and stuff. Can you shoot drone, please? I'm not top.
2. 1 belt.
See,
1 belt, 2 main.
Was wondering if we could plan a coaching session. I remember paying before, but we didn't
What
do
belt
it
now?
because I was so busy. Yeah, Ryujin,
Hopping.
message me on Discord, bro. We'll get it going. Oxav, how much is coaching? It's
Fuck, yo.
$30
What?
for
I
the
hate
first
this shit,
initial
bro.
session, and then sessions after
bro.
are $25.
Not shooting my gun. I need to shoot back.
And the sessions are quite long. They're like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, that's like the average. Sometimes like there's been sessions where they're like 4 hours because like I really want to make sure the student understands kind of like all the knowledge and stuff. We break things down very, very, very detailed stuff like that. But coming back to that note, you kind of understand what I mean by like you can play A sometimes too,
need
right?
to
Like
switch.
be like guys,
Yeah.
just be like Reyna Jet,
Yep.
go play B, and then you put your turret mid, and then you guys you put 2 A and then 1 mid, or you can even 3 B, right? You know what I'm saying? Like or even 3-4-man stack A with you because what's their tendencies and frequencies? Where do they like to go?
They just
That's-
go A.
They
Most
just
of
go
them.
A, right? And you know
Yeah.
that like it's common knowledge for like map knowledge is like they just run it down A, especially in this elo, like Immortal Plus elo, like because of the pro play aspect. You know how in pro play they always run it down A, so
Yeah.
the good players mimic that, and so you can kind of use that to your advantage. But there's another issue where when they know you're B, like it's so easy, like to kind of play
Yeah.
around against you, like away from you. They don't want to go into a killjoy. Nobody does. It's really hard, right? So
Mhm.
you gotta have these thought processes a little bit more. Okay, we'll talk about it more after as well.
Okay. I scanned.
Wait for my drone.
There's 3 here.
4, 3 more, 3 more.
We saw KJ here too. Let's leave. We haven't seen Viper.
Rotate.
I'm 1 HP as bait me.
KJ say 105.
He's probably gonna be main
The
or.
Viper was there, he mollied.
Oh, he was
Okay,
there?
Okay.
Heard.
I think the Reyna will be here then.
25 seconds.
Now we saw Reyna.
Okay.
Wait, one's right here.
One snow.
I think we rotate back.
Go back? Or
105 KJ.
I'm going up.
Yeah, look at your Viper. I think you guys should start running and re-clearing mid.
we recruit them together.
Nice, get out. Good.
Could be one
Huge
shot.
kill.
One bullet.
Could be Bear after.
Let me shoot.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Oh, spawn.
Good
Nice.
job.
Good job. Yep, I love that call. That call by that teammate that said, "Oh, the Sova, right?" He's like, "Oh, we should go back." Right? It's like
Yeah.
a super big brain chess play, like thought process there. That was really nice. And then good kill on the Reyna. You died there, it's cooked. You know that,
They
right?
all
So
have fucking armor,
Yeah.
bro. Somebody raid Boston
We're both-
with a dig.
Both me and Viper are 1 HP that round.
We'll be
yeah, it was a really nice shot.
Alert.
Good shot. It's huge. You die there, it's so cooked. Cause then Sova's in a 1v1, bombs down, like,
Just
you know, like, and then Reyna would heal off you. So
Yeah.
you're lucky
I'm
he
gonna
had,
try
he had a
to find a
frenzy.
pick mid.
He had a
I'm
frenzy.
Is he going away?
ready to go.
He had a ghost. You're dead. So just chill.
Viper, bottom tube. Silva Darde.
Could be yellow.
You can put your turret where Jet is, looking flank.
Yeah. No, I have my own
Okay,
bot.
okay,
Alright,
okay.
it's okay.
So with Scout. Might run at him.
Oh, let's go.
Yep.
Wall down.
You guys fight together?
And I
What's
just
the team?
double scouted.
I'll be an stand. 60 on Viper.
So what do you think the problem is here?
What?
Viper has a
I said,
scout.
what do you think like the problem was here? Like
The problem was that
in terms of like kind of
I
like
feel-
why you died, nothing's really
Yeah,
happening, and we
scout.
were at
Both
a
here.
man disadvantage.
Go get guns.
Try to think about it.
Scout, snowman.
kind of just went shot to the smoke and got counter spammed.
Sure, but I'm looking more at the macro, like your team, not just
Has some
you.
scouting. Gonna
My
have a
team?
vandal,
Yeah. What
Yeah,
were they?
they used
I don't
some
know.
sort of molly on default and we couldn't plant,
Sure,
I believe.
but what I'm really trying to get at is the decision. Did anybody say go, leave,
No.
wait?
We
Nobody.
just kind of just.
And I need you to be that type of player to be
Sure.
like, guys, go, start scaling, man. Bro, everybody's baiting each other. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
that caused you to die.
Said 70.
So I
Nice
want you to be
control
more
on
of a
his one shot.
IGL. Like you need to be able to call mid-round, pre-round, mid-round, late round.
Yeah.
Right? So that was more like a mid-round call where you need to be like, guys, go in right now, even though we got mollied off, or at least try to identify what we have. Do you have wall? Put the wall up. Let's go. Like micromanaging them in that way, where you're not only setting
Give me
yourself
bonus
up,
or
but the whole
forces?
team. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because everybody's
understand.
waiting around. You guys could have lost that round, right? It was 3v5 at one point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3v4 or whatever, right? So
4 of their money is bad. I think we just run down A. Nobody swing belt though.
Yeah. Heard. 3 pipes. 1 close.
Let's not break this.
So they know we're here. We are probably fast
I think
rotating.
KJ, I think
I think they're mostly here. Maybe we can leave. 1 backside, Jen.
I think leaving might be the choice, but
So
You-
the wall goes down.
We leave. Okay, just take
no,
it now.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
good.
perfect.
Could flank.
Very likely.
Hold him.
I have wall in a sec.
This is where we look flank. Look, 4 of us look at the same
no,
angle.
Like right when he peeks. Other one
Look
drops.
rafters now.
Hey, someone
never
watch.
mind.
Bro,
He's maze.
who's
Must have been
watching
our
flank?
One enemy remaining.
Flank.
Kill.
He's out left side.
Enemy spotted A.
Nice, good job. But you see what I mean there? Like, bro, I'm not joking. Literally everybody was looking screens. You need to be aware of that. Oh,
Yeah.
4 of us looking screens. What is not covered? And I'll ask you, what was not
Flank
covered?
and rafter.
Right.
Flank and rafter.
Exactly. And so you need to make a
Yeah.
decision there. I'll leave that up to you, whether you look rafters or spawn. But
Mhm.
what I'm really saying is, don't look at what they're all holding.
Yeah,
It's
no, yeah, no
like,
point.
it's literally gonna be
No
in the
reason
VOD.
to.
Like 4 people holding fucking one angle. Look behind you, and especially because you're the
Did you change your
sentinel.
turret
Obviously, you're a controller player, but
Like, I swear, you can try it here. Just face it toward here. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't put it close.
Pushing.
Oh my god. One jail?
Straight.
jail, yep, dead.
Flank.
1 flank at 80.
2 side, 1 flank.
Back.
One enemy remaining.
1 flank last at 80. I dropped him.
Alarm bot down.
Mid. Good job.
Nice, good.
Flawless. What did they expect?
Nothing really crazy in this round.
Our charges, they look like us, but are they us?
The right decision is not fighting that guy, right? After he
I
tagged me
mean,
for.
no, I think you can fight him, but it's the way you fought him. You're going left, right, left, right, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
commit to the fight, or just jiggle him to get info to fuck with his brain or whatever. Or
KJ's on A.
swing,
Yeah,
you
but-
whiff,
But
come
just
back,
the bomb
throw his
and,
timing off, wait
Jet
2,
Blue
3,
isn't
don't
taking
instantly
you for the
re-swing,
bomb.
and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'll
And then
cover you.
swing,
Mhm.
because then it'll be
Yeah.
more
Bomb, we're
unpredictable.
faking it.
So, I think you can choose to fight him there. It's just, it's gotta be cleaner.
The way I fought
right?
him.
Yeah, it's gotta be clean. It's taking too long.
There's 2 here already. Viper's here.
3,
One
3,
gen.
3, 3.
It's 3.
It's Sova, Viper, Jet. Reyna, it's 1B. Tell them 1B.
It's 4. It's 1B max. 1B max. 1B max. You saw 4 in A.
Yep.
Oh, we're
We
going
killed one and it's just 3. It's Killjoy only. 100% Killjoy only.
Oh, you're orange.
Ugh, what is he doing?
How about?
Bro, imagine if he lost.
It's okay. It's okay. He won it. One snow.
Nice.
Backside.
One enemy
Yep,
remaining.
backside
Backside.
lies.
Lost.
Side by side.
Good.
Good job, yes.
So that communication really helps them speed up on B main, right? Because they were walking, and then you're like 4, 4, 4, it's 1, and they just started running out, right?
Yeah.
They weren't scared because the information confirms that that side is very low resistance, and it was. The KJ was even rotating towards from orange, right? So
KJ, can you try it here? The third here.
Boss coming back.
Yep.
Towards us. Because then you can go side. You'll see.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
One pipes.
Trying for him. Good job.
Maybe you see.
Brock, push at the wall.
yeah.
They're all here. 2 here at least.
I generally don't see that ult there on 410, like behind
Yeah.
410 too much.
Because it gets all of sight.
Yeah.
Instead of having a gap here.
Yeah, right.
and
But
gap
the
like
problem is it's hard to defend that ult. Like they're always gonna push from like
More flanks.
both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather actually ult from pipes
Rafters.
because it's safe.
Yeah, but I feel like my whole team was like up though. Like my
Yep.
whole team was
Sure.
honestly holding the wall.
But they weren't. That's why
Like-
you died. If they were holding
Yeah.
the wall, you would have lived, right?
Mhm.
So. And I know
way,
you,
right?
I know you're not a Sentinel main player, but it's still good to know these things, cause. Oh my god.
124, bro.
Okay. Oh, that's around. That
That's
should
fine.
not be lost.
Geeking out
All
for
good,
it,
all
yeah.
good.
Weapon is
We can.
Okay, B is easy.
KJ is toward A. He has mollies on here and I think here.
The KJ actually goes back and forth.
No, can we dart close, drone, and then Killjoy jump on top of pipes and place your ultimate ability?
Yeah.
Sight in
Yeah.
the Viper pit?
But they might just use their KJ.
That's fine. I'm gonna laser.
Yeah, it's
Watch.
fine.
Taking orb. So we got orb.
Close left. Can we ult?
Get off their KJ.
Can counter ult.
Let's rock you.
Let's go.
On top, screen.
Top screen.
Top screen. Fell down.
One rafter.
Oof.
I should have swung that. That's just not a good swing.
80, Silva.
you should run.
It's
That's
like
weird
when
on-
I'm thinking about it, I think it's fine. The Killjoy.
No, I
was a-
should. I could have played off.
The
have
kill.
all my
Well, I
ecos
mean,
still.
you gotta still kind of like hold that area, so it's not bad. It's not terrible, but
Speaking left.
Detained.
he was just really ready. Like that guy had an angle on the walk, like the jiggle. That's pretty crazy.
Oh my.
Okay.
I didn't timing my E
'Kay.
right, bro.
The planning is bad. We're just running it down, right? So set up some fakes. Default play. You gotta know how to change the tempo.
Can we just have someone walk up B? They're all like over rotating when they see us. Pretty good, bye.
Quick peeks now.
I think Viper roll.
Wait, can you slow down the pace a little?
Yeah,
bit?
slow,
Slow
slow.
the beat.
Yeah, freeze, freeze.
Hey, just fake A, go B.
One mid, I'm up mid.
They ran off site.
I'm in,
I'm
I'm
gonna
out.
go B
Like,
now. I'm B. I'm going B. You guys. I'm gonna go kitchen.
I think Viper was mid. Gonna be orange, possibly.
Stop.
2.
I'm gonna play site, I'm gonna play site.
Just pit backside, just pit backside.
Down.
Go Viper all you need.
You have alarm bot.
Yeah, just
You
pit
should put it
backside.
orange side to your left.
Placing alarm bot.
Fuck
And
am I?
you play inside that.
Wait, you already killed one?
One orange.
On top of you, on top.
Offside, dropping.
Dropped.
Nice. Good job.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was on top nest.
Bro, I'm not even in their fucking killjoy molly and I'm getting burnt. Like, what the fuck?
We need to drill. Stick to your roles and look for it.
Okay. Good. Good round.
Can we just go B this round?
By the grace of God, Jet dashed at us, bro.
There's only 3. There's like 4 A every time.
You're Viper,
Four A,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah. I think we just go fast B.
We need to take site. We need to fight for site.
Should I go lane mid here?
Oh, they're broke. Can we just fight for site?
Oh yeah.
Let's fight together. Everyone.
Wait for my drone. Wait for my drone. Wait for my...
We're fighting.
They're fighting this.
Bro, he's close. Yo, I'm gonna lose my shit.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
He's just him. Well,
Go.
didn't square yellow. Could be yellow.
There's yellow with the Bucky.
Snowman backside.
Oh, man.
Could be flank. Could be flank.
Nice.
We haven't seen KJ.
A player is
Good
orange.
lane. I'm going top.
You have Molly still?
You have turret, so.
Placing swarm grenade.
On bomb.
So,
Swarm grenade out.
Bad Molly.
He's like mid side.
Layered.
Off, off, off.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
if we say they're fighting, Sova, don't go on your drone. Especially if you're alone. I don't know
Well,
why
I
you're
shouldn't
alone.
be
Wait, the
alone.
money's bad again. Should we go?
Yeah, no, but
We go A. There's so less money. That's pretty bad. He's our A player.
He had K. They had 4A that round. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 4 A.
Yeah, there's 4.
But then go back B.
Yeah. There's 4 because we only saw Viper.
It's only solo Viper.
It's Viper and Rhino. It's Viper and Reyna. Reyna is yellow.
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Brandon, can you blind up?
Wait, someone hold me, please.
I got it. I got you.
On the left.
oh, wait for drone. Basics.
Call for wall.
Oh.
What? That missed. No, it could be
What?
yellow. It could be yellow.
Nothing. Nothing.
Gonna fight for. Gonna fight for sight.
Placing swarm grenade.
Solo's dead. No. It's alive.
Holy fuck, bro! It's
Hey, backside, snowman.
Wait, when's wall up? When's wall up?
Oh god.
Well.
Orange.
Two coming from orange. Two coming.
I'm holding. I'm gonna take a fight.
One Snowman, two
Get
orange.
this kill. Just use your ult. Use ult. Use ult. Silva. Back up.
Don't die, don't die. You gotta play your life.
You have ult. You have ult.
Oh, nice.
40 on Sova.
Nice shot. What do you think the problem there was? Really simple.
I took
2v
a fight too early.
2v2 post plant scenario.
Go B again, but
You
wait for the drone.
cannot die.
Yeah.
That's how you have to look at it, right?
Angles I can't.
Because you just went for the fight. Let him run up to you. You can
Mhm.
use his sound. Let him
Go
come
garage
to you
and
more,
wait for
and then swing him. Like you know how the Killjoy did to the Jet on A. Remember that
Yeah.
round? The
Yeah, I
same
remember.
thing. Where like you kind of like fucking throw him off like that timing wise, right? But you
Yeah.
just took the most common timing, which is swing him when you hear him
Mhm.
first. So it's a little bit, you know, you're playing into his
This way.
hands.
Time for a
Yeah.
field test.
All good though.
We fight for snow this round.
Welcome to my world.
Where is that?
All today.
Probably Probably, yeah.
Could be yellow.
Start it.
I'm gonna wait 1 second and then we'll wall. Let's get it.
Well,
Wall's not too long.
Spawn that.
top side, Jet.
Wall down, wall down.
It's down for flank. I'm holding.
Holy fuck.
90 on silver.
Put your mollies on.
90 silver, 40.
I would go main. I would not say yellow.
I can't go
Okay,
main,
okay,
right? I can't
okay,
cross.
okay, okay. Nice.
Player standing.
That's just impossible.
Yeah, not sure. All good.
Like, we need a Viper site. Like, I don't know why we're not fighting. I keep saying it over and over.
Yeah, especially against the KJ all we get to. But we have our own KJ out here. We should go A, right?
Match point.
Yeah, just
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done. Let's do it.
Buy back here.
Yeah, can you buy our Viper? You have knives.
Can buy a shotgun.
What mouse am I rocking right now? This is a Viper V3 Pro wireless.
Wait, the ping sounds.
I was using super light.
Yeah,
but-
they made it less loud, I think. One close, taking orb.
Yeah, so.
He has ult. Me, just maybe flood it on too while ult goes down. He's flood on.
We drop bomb on top of pipes.
Oh, fuck.
Wait,
All
this-
good, all good.
Soba's
I'm gonna
serene.
grab bomb.
We haven't seen right now.
No.
One rafter.
He's going rafters.
We Soba.
Could be rafters. Could be out.
He's a,
Wall.
nice. That sounds rafters, right?
Rafter. Out.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way!
Fuck.
There's no way they lost that! Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck.
Oh my god, there's no way. Fuck me. Okay, all good. There's quite a lot of notes that we're gonna go through. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Little unfortunate. That obviously that last round's not in your hands, right? But what was in that last round? It's so simple. You know it too. I know you know it.
Fighting with the team, going onto site. While
Right, what did you
there's, like,
do?
the flood.
What did you
I
do?
just died.
Yeah,
I just
in
ran at
in
him.
a 3v3. All you had to do was be patient. Right? Didn't you
Yeah.
ult?
Yeah.
Right. So you gotta be more patient, my friend. And I can understand why you struggle with this is because you want to be so aggressive. There's nothing wrong with that. But the problem
The
is when it,
reason
yeah,
the reason I ran in that last round is because after I placed my KJ ult, they used Soba ult, so it's one less gun on the site.
yeah, but look what happened. The KJ sat default, didn't care that your ult's activated, going down, right, winding down, right, and he just killed you. Because
Yeah.
he knows that's a very common play. I know that's a very common play where it's not fully wounded down, the ult, like it's not gonna explode, and then people just sit there for until the last 3 seconds and then they can run away, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So, like,
Yeah, makes sense.
we gotta start picking up on these like common, not timings, but like just understanding the minds of the general players in your rank,
Mhm.
right? So give me 1 second. Just logging in real quick. Which grip? Claw. If claw don't use, I'm using claw. I do claw. All right, so some of these we kind of talk about, but we're gonna break them down more in depth. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I want to play a second game, but I'm just getting the game real quick. So okay, and I'll ask you a few questions. So why do you think we lost that game? And be more objective. And I'm not saying in your POV what you did wrong to lose the game, but the team, the overall game. What kind of could we have done better? What was the main reasons in your eyes why we lost?
There are rounds where we just weren't on the same page.
Yes.
Just not playing together.
I agree. Yep. What else? Break it all down. Lay it all down. This is the time.
We sometimes just lost gunfights, overheated. I think it was one round where I just swung onto a guy rafter and
Sure.
just died.
Yep.
And just left us in a bad situation.
Right.
Very weak util for post.
Give me 1 second. What else? Just keep. Anything else?
What else?
There's many
I just
reasons.
couldn't win a fight.
Right, but you know,
It's
that's not
pretty.
as important. You're playing, you know, you were
Yeah.
playing your role at least, right? So,
Mhm.
hold on one sec. Okay, I don't think I have Killjoy on this account, so I'm just gonna go on Sage. Give me a sec. Okay, so the first note I have here is that
I am both shield and
you're
sword.
just solo playing, and we kind of touched on this where, bro, like on the retake, on the entry, like you're
Yeah.
just you're playing like a duelist. If you want to play
Mhm.
like that, play duelist. And this is something I was gonna mention too, where I don't know if that style of play,
Search for
like
the good in
Killjoy
all things.
specifically, is like
If there
kind of
is
your
none to be
style.
found,
Cause Killjoy,
then
you
act
really
decisively,
need to value your life
violently. My
and be like
ultimate is ready.
unknown to the enemies, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like really quiet, not just so easily. Uh, they cannot find you so easily, right? But
Yep.
like you died like first or second so many times. And what is the problem with that, dying first or second?
No
Uh,
flank. Ito.
That's
No.
that's probably a big one, especially when you are a sentinel. Okay.
Yep.
What else?
Um. It's just I just don't have util. Like there's no
Yeah.
like, and then we're down numbers too.
Right. That's the pretty much the answer I was looking for is you give the man advantage. And if I were to ask you,
Mhm.
is the man giving them a man advantage good or bad? What would you say? Super no brainer. It's bad.
It is.
Right? It's not good. And so you need to value that more. You got to understand
Mhm.
that the player counts matter, especially first bloods. That's why they show the
Yep.
first blood stat because it's really important. It shows who can get man advantages a lot, right? That's pretty valuable, don't you think? Right?
Yep.
So you kind of have I wish they showed how many times you die first too. They show that on tracker, right? How Valorant
Yeah.
tracker, how it shows how many times you died first. I wish they showed that too, but yeah, so coming with that note, I would really like you to kind of be
Explore
more
my life more.
aware, value your life. Okay, it requires a lot of things. It's not just mentally being like, oh my god, I need to never die. Okay,
Mhm.
there's a lot involved. Minimap, team's positioning, the scenario, situation, player
Mhm.
count, right? So
Yep.
you got to think about all these things like more in detail instead of like, yo, we're, you know, this is how, not you, but generally people, oh, we're entering, so I'm gonna go in. Like the team's going in, I'm just gonna go in. Bro, let
Yep.
everyone play the role. And this is the elo where you can kind of let them play their role, right? If we were an
Mhm.
ascendant, diamond lobby, bro, if you go in first, I would be like, okay, it's fine. You're taking initiative because they're not going in. They don't know how,
Mhm.
but these guys do, right? The Reyna was pretty
Yep.
good on your team. You had a Jet too, right? They're
I
pretty.
believe so.
They were pretty. They were not bad. I never saw a moment in time where I was like telling myself they need to go in the duelist. Besides
Mhm.
maybe that the second,
The
yeah,
anti
the
eco.
anti-eco round where like they're like baiting each other. That's like the one
Yeah.
round. But before that, like, you know, like they
They're
were
playing
doing
well.
they're pretty good. Like the Reyna was pretty good. He's entering and scaling pretty well, right?
Mhm.
So let them do that because they don't need you to go in and die, right? They need
Yep.
your utility for post plant, but you did play post plant, but there were some rounds you couldn't. You got wiped out completely. There's no
Yep.
mollies, etc., etc. Right? And so that's what you have to start kind of focusing on. I'll give you an example. I saw a short from the official VCT Pacific page, and they're talking about controllers. It's more controller, but you're a controller, and they asked Mind Freak, this guy, this another pro from RRQ, and they're like, what is the role? Like, what do you guys value in the role? And they said you really need to play your life, and I look at that same advice with Sentinels. I kind of put Sentinels and controllers in the same bunch of like in terms of roles, kind of very similar because of the utility, right?
Mhm.
You need to have smokes to reoccur to drop them down on attack. You need to or you don't need them, but it's best if you have mollies, slows, stuff like that where it can help you guys, right? Trips, kill trips, right?
Yep.
Gravnet, right? Vice molly, vice wall if you have it on a post plant somehow on attack, right? So that's just some food for thought where you need to have a mental shift. You're overly aggressive, like you said, right? You gotta understand that you gotta be a little bit more passive. Okay. Any questions with this? No. He's just playing
No,
solo.
it all makes sense.
Okay, good. Let's move on. I know we won't need to break it down because you're a smart guy. You're a good player. Your game sense. One thing I'll say is always been strong that I noticed. Okay, but I'll be honest, Hecker. I'm actually noticing that your aim is getting capped, right? And I'm not saying that because your score is on the bottom. Like just because of certain fights. Your crosshair placement also needs work. Your mouse control is not the best it could be. I believe your aim could be better, right? But to do that is to aim train, because
Yep.
you have to look at it like aim training is hitting the gym, like weight room. What you're
Yep.
doing is just range, is just cardio. You're just going for a run. Yeah, you're in shape, you're fit, right? You can run, but there's no physique. There's no polishment in your muscles. You're not jacked, looking really nice. You get what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
that's something we need to start shifting our mind towards. I'm not saying you have to.
But I should.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
obviously it's preference, right? There are some guys that don't, but if you really want to get good fast, you aim train. I used to aim train
Yeah.
twice a day. Okay, not this year, but when I was in my peak, episode 5 and 6, I was aim training twice.
Yeah.
I'm washed now. Okay, but that's that. So let's move on. The next thing is feed info more consistently and detailed and specific. We went through it. You started getting better at it. Okay, but these small pieces of information, they're very important. Even when you heard this one stinger guy, Rainer was down low, you're up top in kitchen, call it. Why? It's because we are tracking the enemies. If there's one here, and maybe I should ask this first, how many enemies are there? Individual
We heard Stinger.
No.
We
How
heard
many?
Stinger.
How many individual enemies are
5
there?
of them.
Generally 5. So if we can track one, and then we can track another, we can track another, we know where they are. No, right? For example, let's say you're like 1 mid Stinger, and then the B guy's like, oh, one more B, and then on A there's like, yo, it's a Silva Jet, bro. What is that?
We're missing one. We're missing these 4 people.
And we know where they are, but what are they doing now?
Defaulting.
Right,
If there's
perfect.
2A,
Exactly.
1 mid, and
Yeah.
one unknown,
It's not like a
one B.
super strict, textbook answer default, like one here, one here, one here, one here, right? But it's like 2A, 1 mid, 1 B main, 2 B main. That's still a default, right? So if you can track every individual, where you can start knowing where all 5, 4, 3 are. Okay, that's usually generally where I can get my answer of what they're doing, because I know where three of them are, right? For example, if 3A main, we don't know where the 2 other are. What are they doing? They're pretty much working A. Okay, like kind of going towards A, working it.
It could also be a fake.
Right, I was gonna say the same thing. Could also be set up as a fake, where 2 guys are contacting on B. You might even tell the B guy, "Yo, don't fully rotate." The 2 guys are missing. Right, you might even be the mid guy and not fully rotate off, even though they say 3, because your teammates are 3 on A and they're okay, not dying, nothing will happen, and you're gonna make sure you're gonna be vigilant and just holding down space, because you don't want to get lurked up on, do you? You don't. I don't.
No.
I don't want to get shot in the back of the head, right? So, that's that example. But what I'm saying is that it's really important that we can feed this info, so your teammates also as well can track that without looking at the minimap. For example, like how rounds get, they're super fucking hectic, a lot of shit's happening, people are focusing on their own utility, stuff like timings and stuff like that, right? So when you just say 1 mid, everybody knows 1's mid. They don't need to look at the minimap. They trust you. And when you're a good communicator, they will trust you. They will never doubt what you're saying, right? And they'll even compliment you. Yo, really good job. Thank you for calling that he was here, behind me. Boom, across the map. Oh, thanks for that call. It'll be that type of respect towards you. So, and that's why I teach all my students to be really specific and detailed, because we will generally know where they are. And if we generally know where they are, we generally know what they can do. Just how we brought up the example, 1 mid, and then one guy's like 1B, 2A, default. Yo, 3A, yo, be careful, don't leave B, anchor, there might be a fake. We'll let you know what if they're in or if we're dying, right? We'll communicate that, right? So this is something you need to start thinking about, and I have to be hard on you specifically, and Salim from yesterday as well, because you guys are both, I consider you a Mortal 3 type player as well, even though you haven't hit it. You guys are both a Mortal 2, 3 plus. There's no excuse, right? And I've done this with some students where we go on YouTube and we go look at the VCT comms that they release, teams G2, C9. Go watch how they talk. they do not leave one piece of information unaccounted for because they all have to be on the same page. That's edge as a team, right?
Yeah.
So these are some things you gotta start utilizing and getting better at. To get better at it is making mistakes like you did in this game and never let it happen again. And which you fixed, you did. You started being really specific and detailed. That was really good. But we gotta be harder on these really small, detailed notes. You
Yeah.
specifically, because if I just go, yeah, you gotta work on your flicking and kind of know how to hold down like, bro, you already know that
It's
shit.
obvious.
Yeah,
It's
you
obvious.
know that
Yeah.
shit. You're past that point. That's like diamond, ascendant, plat, gold shit. Okay, now we need to work out all the small mistakes you're making so that way you become polished and become radiant, tier 2, or very, very, very good player, or pro in essence. Not a pro player, but like them. You think like them. You are like them. You behave like them. You play like them. You understand? So
Yeah.
that's something we need to start working out a little bit more with you. Okay, let's move on. Any questions with this note?
No, it all makes sense to me.
Okay, one more added thing. I'm the type of player, you've played with me, okay, and I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm a type of player where I count for the across the map. You know that. Literally, I'm
Yeah.
on B and I tell them, yo, this, boom, yo, don't leave, boom. Like, I'm literally calling across it. I'm like, yo, that's 3. I'm on B and I'm on the looking at the minimum, yo, 3A, and I start making whatever movement call. Right? You see me do that a lot. And so I need you to be hyper aware of tracking where the enemies are, and then you'll get your answer, your solution, your adjustment to shit on them and win rounds at a high percentage and setting up your team. Okay, there's value there that people don't see. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. The next thing is be more aware of utility around them. This note came right here. Be patient. You know, if I ask you a question, how many pings does a dart do? You know the answer. It's 3. You gotta wait it
2.
out.
It's 2 now.
Oh, it's 2
It's
now.
2.
They nerfed it, right?
2.
Oh, it's 2. Okay,
Yeah.
they nerfed it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. So now it's 2. So okay, well then it's even better because you don't have to.
You count 1,
Right.
2, and
You
walk
don't
out
need to
after.
wait as long before it's 3. 1, 2. It's slower than that, obviously, but 3.
Yeah.
Then I can
Walk
come out.
out.
Right. But now it's 2, bro. Gotta wait, but you went out on the second one, and I even think that if you know it's 2, it's even worse because before it's 3, so we have to wait longer, but now it's shorter, but you still got hit by it. You get my point?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta be patient here. It was here, and you're not in a well, you kind of were. I mean, you could, but you're kind of
What
like
I wanted to
yeah,
do there was that just get the timing before it is dart scans because he just threw it. I thought I
Sure.
could get it and it didn't happen.
Sure, but you gotta be aware. You gotta
Yeah.
see the pings going off. You're not looking. You're just like guessing. You know, it's like a
No,
calculator.
you can hear it go through the air now.
I understand.
That's
but
what
then
I was going off
then
of.
why didn't you get pinged then? You got pinged.
Because I just walked up too late. It's a bit
No,
late
you
on my
you came out too early. No.
I think I went out late because it was able to lash into the wall and scan.
But okay, did it scan you? Did it scan you?
Yeah, it
yeah.
scanned, yeah.
So then that means that you came out too early. Okay, whether it popped off, it doesn't matter. You got scanned. Is my point.
Yeah.
You're out too early. If you're too late, it would have scanned and you wouldn't went out and it would not have pinged you. Is my point. Do you understand? Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to wait. That's all I'm saying is be more patient and be aware. You're not aware. This shows me you're not aware. You don't give a fuck. You're just trying to get out to make a play. But what timing do you have here by getting out 0.2 seconds early? Tell me in this round specifically. What timing?
Probably none, because they're not
Exactly. So there's no point in coming out early. That's my point. If there's a guy here and you heard the guy here, different story. I knew nobody was there. I knew that. Right? Does that make sense? So you need to start thinking about things like that. By you justifying, wait, I was trying to make a timing. Timing on who? There is no timing. It's foolish. It's silly. So you gotta just kind of understand my point. As in, wait, be patient, make sure you're not gonna give them info because, especially when you're Killjoy, they're gonna know you're there, and then there's options that open up off that. They can choose to push you because they exactly know where you are, throw a stun there, a flash, piece of utility, and kill you, or use that information some way, somehow later. Okay, we won't get too theory crafty on it, right? But do you understand my point? That's that. Okay, any questions with this? Nope.
No, you answer all of them.
Okay,
We're
that's
good.
it. Let's move on. The next thing is crosshair placement needs work when he's idle, rotating, coming up to a spot. Okay, there was a moment in time. I'm trying to remember where it was exactly, but I'm just gonna show you on a corner. Okay, just bear with me with this example. Okay, there was a moment in time where you had a feeling this guy was behind this corner, and your crosshairs on the wall like this. You're swinging the wall like this, bro. Right?
Mhm.
And so you need to make sure your crosshair placement's permanently on the corner. Either tight because you think he's gonna walk out or jiggle you, or wide because he's gonna do a normal standard swing. You understand? But
Yeah.
there are times your crosshair's just licking walls on the not on the ground as much, but it's more in walls. It needs to be on the edge wherever you go. I'm rotating. You constantly put it where they can just peek you unexpectedly, and you're just scared. You're like, oh fuck, and you just
Yeah.
left click and they're dead. But if you're here, you have to adjust.
Yeah, it's
And in
harder. Yeah.
your elo, that is not as important. But if you want to be a pro, it's really important because that
Mhm.
0.1 second, 0.2 sec, you're dead. This guy's gonna kill you. They're that good. You know how many times I watch VCT and the guy with the advantage dies because the other guy's just that good, even though he should have died. You understand? In our
Yeah.
elos, the guy with the disadvantage would have died. But at the pro level, this guy is just fucking murdering this guy in a 0.1 millisecond kill, right? So you have to understand that the time of kill doesn't get higher, as in slower, as you go to Radiant. It doesn't take longer for them to kill you. Super self-explanatory. It gets lower, as in it's way quicker, even quicker than now your elo, right? Does that make sense? So focus on this, okay? Always, every time you're going somewhere, it's not in the wall, it's around the corner, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so it's like that. Wait 1 second. Let me just put this away. Okay, so that's that. All right, and then also I'll just give you a tip. You probably already know this tip. I'm just gonna kind of give it to you. Where don't always hold tight. This is like 80-90% of Valorant players, and I used to do this too until I understood this concept. Where don't hold tight unless you know, feel, think that he's gonna jiggle or walk out. If it's a normal, you think, know, feel he's gonna swing you, fight you, you need to hold wider. Okay, just a little
Yep.
tip there. Just that way you can incorporate it, because most players always just permanently hold tight, and if you permanently hold tight and the guy swings wide, you have to adjust,
to
and
flick, yeah.
you're gonna lose. Okay, well, not all the time, 100%, but it's gonna be
Most of the
a
time. Most of the
yeah,
time,
and it's
gonna be
gonna
harder.
and it's
Yeah.
just gonna be a harder fight. That's how we can look at it. And obviously, we don't want harder fights. We want easy, instant fucking kills, right? So that's just some food for thought there. Okay, let's move on. The next thing is, I wrote understand Viper's tendencies and frequencies better. Okay, right? I asked you, I'm like, yo, what can we take away from this Viper after 4 rounds?
It's mid.
This
Fuck
guy
is mid,
is
bro.
fucking permanently mid, right? And then I told you, okay, with that information that we have identified, you can make a play. Call to push him. You maybe kind of just wait here and patiently wait for him. Whatever. I'll leave that up to you. Okay, there's no textbook answer. Okay, you can do a 5-man push if you're sick of this guy, right? I'm sure you've seen that too. Like 4 people pushing mid, right? Because they want to kill this guy. This happens. Okay, but the big thing is that you need to kind of understand tendencies and frequencies as a whole. And I'll ask you a question. What are tendencies? Do you know the definition of tendencies?
They just do the same thing over and over again out of habit.
Yeah, I'll give you a half point for that out of 1. Okay, do you know what frequencies are?
How many times they do it?
Good. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, tendencies is in the name. What you tend to do, what you like to do, and how you do it, right? And the frequency, just like you says, what did you say again? You were like
Amount of times they do
yeah,
it.
correct. So the frequency, in which rate in which rate they're doing it. Sorry. Okay, so once a game, 5 times a game, 5 times a half, 20 times a half, etc., etc., etc. It doesn't have to be numbers too. It can also be in a wording, like, oh, likely, not likely, permanently, never, sometimes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of
Yeah.
use that as well for frequencies. But the important thing is that you really understand this. Okay, you need to understand not only the enemy as a whole frequency, as in, wait, that they're playing aggressively all the time. They're walking down on us sometimes, all the time, never. Okay, they're passive. Okay, they're fast rotating majority of the time, a lot. That's their default rotational speed. Yo, they're rotating really slowly. Okay, stuff like that. That's the whole, right, as a unit. And it's really important that you understand the individuals, because if you think that the enemies are not thinking about that, good players, you're wrong. Good players think about what you are doing. And that's why I told you, I was like, yo, stop playing B. Because they've picked up on that. Did they come B really? Not really.
Not really.
They came twice, I believe, 2 or 3 times, but majority was A. But you need to understand that. Be like, wait, they went fucking 8 rounds in a row, 9 rounds in a row. Let me go set up there. Somebody go B. Reyna, go anchor B. Solo B. You have dismiss. Jet, you can fucking dash out. Just anchor it. Or you can put the Viper there. Right? And then you come here and put your setup. And they'll come into you. I told Salim the same thing. I'm like, you need to understand tendencies and frequencies so you can make a read, so that way you can go into them. Not go into them as in run it down into them, but you have a read where you set up and the utility is where you want where they are going. So it's harder for them, right? Your killjoy, right? There's gonna be mollies, alarm bots, turret up, shit like that, right? Does that make sense? So you need to get a better I'm not saying it's bad, but you need to work on this understanding of it. You not only need to track, you need to store that information too. That's really key. You can't just be like, oh, Viper's mid, and then just not never think about it ever again. You gotta be like, Viper's mid permanently, and then understand that and be like, wait, he's still doing it. Okay, now we have a solution. Now we have an adjustment. Guys, they're running it down on us. We need to fast rotate A. Maybe we'll even stack it. You see how I get my solution there? Because I understand what they're doing through tendencies and frequencies. As a whole, wait, as a team, they're running it down, and then individually, yo, they're always throwing a dart backside here. Get ready to shoot it. The smokes are going here, here, here. Utilities coming, whatever. We can theory craft all day, okay? But does that make sense? So, and when I interviewed Daniel as well, he said that's what separates the best to normal noobs, like even in Immortal 3 Radiant levels. Okay, it's really finding an adjustment through your understanding of what the enemies are doing. You need to constantly keep your mind running with what are they doing. Okay, wait, this guy was a perma rat. This guy's a rat permanently mid. He stopped lurking because we killed him once or twice, or maybe you didn't even kill him and he stopped doing it. You need to track this information so that way your answer is clear, right? Does that make sense? So this is some stuff you need to start thinking about and work. And the thing is, Hecker, I really believe you can do it too. Like really get that to a level where you're like instant just fucking solutions all the time. Guys, we need to do this. Let's do this, or at least try, right? Because on defense, were we winning that half? No, it was 4-8.
No, not at all. Yeah.
And that is also to me personally, I'm not saying everybody thinks this way, but to me, that's even more of a case to say, okay guys, we need to switch it up. It's not working. We're losing. We need to try to stop what they're doing. Right? So you could even made a call to 5-stack A at one point. That would have been fine. Even though it seems silly to a lot of the mid-level, lower-level guys. To us, it makes sense. Right? We know that they're going A 10 out of 12 times. 9 out of 12 times. It's like a no-brainer. Especially when like it's like, for example, like 4-7, it's the last round. Like, you're just going to stack that shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's the last round. Give it a shot. Retake B5 together. Does that make sense? So, and it's a lot involved. I know it's a lot of information. The VOD will be there for you to revisit if you need to. And then I'll give you the notes as well. Okay, but that's that. Okay, let's move on. Oh, sorry. Do you have any questions with this note?
No, it all makes sense. You explained it well.
Okay, that's that. If you do, and I told Salim this too, and Withers yesterday, I said, if it doesn't make sense, fucking tell me, because I need to make sure you understand this as a coach. What kind of coach would I be when the student says, yeah, I understand it, but he doesn't, right? I don't want to be that coach. I want to be a coach where you can fully fucking understand the finer details of being a high-level player. So if it doesn't, you let me know. I'm not here to judge you or anything. I'm here to make you better.
Yeah,
so that's
you're here to make these looking the best player I can be.
Yep, that's it. That's it. I want you to be a good elite player and hit your goal. That's what I want. So let's move on. The next thing is needs to utilize his positioning more. Okay, I think in this game you weren't really thinking about your positioning too much. Like you kind of just defaulted here like 7 times. But my turret boiler pull my trip there, and sit here. And I'm not saying that was bad. That's pretty. It's good what you're doing. You're playing a role. You're controlling a lot of space. But I want you to add a creativity part, right? Sometimes start here. Okay, maybe not even put your thing boiler. Just tell what. Sova, can you watch mid this round? Right? There's no there's no like creativity or assertiveness there by you being like, can you guys do this? I'm gonna make this play, like setting yourself up. Maybe I can say it like that.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes start here. Sometimes start inside kitchen tube. Sometimes go boiler. Sometimes maybe just completely leave it. Put both your trips here, one under tube, one on here, and go A. And then tell your Rain or Jet to go B or whatever. Right? I want you to put more thought into it because I'm gonna be honest. If I played against you and you showed me you were here 2-3 times, I would just automatically know where you are moving forward.
Yeah.
And then track that, being like, wait, Hector's orange, orange, orange. And I use that against you. That's the thing. Maybe not the next round, but somewhere down the line where if I still believe you're there because you played there, it's pretty much every single time. We trade out on A, and you're the one of two last people alive. Let's say one B guy and you're mid, and we traded out on A. It's like a 2v2 now, and we're going A. I'm like, yo, Hector's orange. Go. We have sight for free.
One max here.
Right, exactly.
One max here.
Even then, and let's say I'm storing all 5, I'll be like, yo, it's free! Boom! I'm just taking my knife out and running out. Do you understand? So,
Yeah.
that's why I would like you to be unpredictable and kind of like utilize your positioning more. Think about it more. Sometimes start here with the turret here. Maybe sometimes put your turret over there and, whatever. Just switch it out. I'll leave that up to you. I don't want to get too crazy into the theory crafting. But and like I said, go A sometimes because we've realized they're going A a lot, right? So that's what this note comes from, okay? And also on top of that note, I would like you to start thinking about planning ahead in positioning. Okay, I'm gonna start here at the start of the round. If shit goes bad and they start pushing me, I'm gonna
Go
come
back.
I'm gonna go here, whatever you choose. I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah.
There's no textbook answer. Okay, you go here. Maybe I'll go back to Snowman. I told Salim though. You know what's crazy? You guys both played Killjoy on the same map, so I told him the same thing, and I said, okay, sometimes you're gonna play up close. But what he did was he had this positioning, right? And then he gets pushed off, right? He's like running spawn, and I told him, yo, it's too far. It needs to be in the vicinity. Like it needs to be close enough where you're not like
They can't swing.
right, and
Instead, you shoot
your
them
back is turned to him, and you're just like it takes
Yeah.
you like 8 seconds. It needs to be like a 2-3 second window, or like a positioning where it takes only 2 seconds. So you get pushed off here, go here. Okay, and then maybe you can even wrap back to yellow. Maybe they sent the dart while you're coming here, and then it goes off, right? And then it's clear, and then you come back here and have a timing, or whatever. I'll leave that up to you. Come here, okay? We're just gonna go back to the standard, back sight. You can even go orange here and hold mid while you wait for the team to rotate, just in case some guys are late lurking mid, right? You can go into kitchen, off the rope maybe. Maybe that's very like not really realistic, but. You get what I'm saying. I'm just theory crafting right now, right? So you can do so much. Go over here, and I even showed them like you can hold an off angle here. Okay, that could be here. And don't only have a secondary position, have a third one. Okay, this is the first one. This is the second one. Okay, and then whatever. Maybe they'll smoke off, and I can get away. I'll go back sight. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You build upon that. I'll leave that to you. Okay, so any questions with that?
No, it all makes sense.
Okay,
It
good. And this is
more.
this is important for a controller and sentinel player. And any role, but I think it's more important with controller and sentinel because you're more valuable. You need to really be efficient in movement so you don't die, so you can have some impact. Maybe you have no choice but to go play in the yellow box, but you kill 2, right? Because you had a good off angle and had a good second positioning, whatever. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's move on. The next thing is we talked about this already. Needs to switch his setup. As in, he's always played B. He can tell the team / direct them to switch sites. The enemies know that he's perma playing B. Okay, you never started A, right? So again, against good players, not even me, but me, I would know. Yo, Hector's B player. KJ's B. Wait, maybe he's alone and they're stacking A because we've been going A a lot. Let's bum rush this guy,
Yeah.
right? Like they did 2 times. They bum rushed you. Remember the Jet they did not give a fuck. They just kept dashing across.
Yeah.
Right? They're not giving you any respect because I'm sure and I'm hoping a player on their team identify that, because if they didn't, I'm gonna lose all hope in this elo, right? But I'm sure somebody identified. Wait, it's just a solo Killjoy, and then they made that decision. Okay, but by you sometimes starting in mid, sometimes starting A, sometimes B, and you walk down sometimes here to over there, boom, boom, boom. So sometimes you play A for 3 rounds, then you go B for 1 round, you come back to mid, and then you stay here for 1 round, and then maybe you go back to B for 2. You know what I'm saying? Like you make it so fucking unpredictable, like you won't even know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
And it'll be harder for them to play, where the pressure gets on them to come up with a really good plan through their identification, but when you're unpredictable, they might play into you because they made the wrong read, because they couldn't find where you're gonna go or think or know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This
Makes
is
sense.
really a high level concept that I would only really talk to with Immortal players. If I talked to it with like I talked to it with a Diamond guy yesterday, and he got it, and I was really shocked. I was like, whoa, he's really smart, and I was like, whoa, and he wants to go pro too. I was like, whoa, damn, you understand it. It's really good. This skill, if you can use it, master it, build upon it, it's GG. You're like a fucking ghost. They'll never know where you are. And then when they never know where you are, you can create timings off that as well, and just be super, super of a nuisance. Or hard to kill. You'll never die. Okay? Or harder to die. Okay, so that's just something I'd like you to think about. Alright, let's move on. We talked about it, broke it down already a little bit. The next thing is, now we're going into the attack side a little bit. That was more the defensive side notes because we started on defense, right? Attack needs to manage his teammates more and make calls. How many times did you make a pre-round play? Guys, we're gonna run a fake. Sova, Jet, make the noise. We're gonna 3-man walk up. I'm gonna sit mid. Guys, let's default. Guys, let's run a we've been running it down and running fakes. Let's run a re-hit. Guys, let's 5-man contact. Wait, 3-man contact, and then the 2 people just default mid and A main. How many times did you make that type of call?
I think I made it once or twice the whole
Right,
game.
and that's once, twice. It's just too little.
Yeah.
It needs
Not
to be
enough,
like
yeah.
fucking 8, 9 times. Okay, because there's gonna be some
Yeah.
times where, especially in your elo, where some guys
Someone else does it.
yeah, he's got a good idea, and then you agree, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yep, oh, perfect, I like it. Let's do it. Let's try it out at least, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
that's why I won't say like you have to do it 12. It's unrealistic, right? Even me, I'll IGL like 9, 8 times because people have ideas too, and you balance. And I'll just put my 2 cents when I agree with, and maybe he had the same thought I had, and I just let him say it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this more on you. Because you're a controller player, you're not a duelist. Usually duelist players complain to me, oh man, it's so fucking hard for me to call and shoot. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll be lenient there. Even then, I think it's no excuse. I'm a duelist player. I fucking call, shoot, manage, micromanage, make a plan, think about. I try to think about enemy as the whole individual, and I store, I track, and I feed my team information, and I'm shooting. I can do it. Anyone can do it. It's just an excuse. But why I'm going to put it harder on you is because you're a controller player. Controller players, sentinel players, they have more downtime. You're going to be sitting around in your iPad more, just holding on your smokes, get ready to throw them down, looking at the mini map, right? The duelist got to actively clear shit, and the initiator's got to, have his utility in his hand, looking at his POV, etc., etc. Okay, but you need to develop the skill of being an IGL. Okay, and I know you're young. When I was young too, I had that fear of judgment, feeling like I was gonna sound dumb, didn't even know what to do, etc., etc. The main excuse I get as well is, why should I call? Why should I talk if nobody's gonna respond to me? And I tell them, I don't give a fuck.
It's a habit. It's a good habit.
Yeah, it's a good habit to practice, build, because it's going to help with your thought processes. You're planning, getting better at being efficient at planning, thinking, saying it faster, right? It's going to build some confidence. And the main thing is that it's going to get you ready for when you do play with good players, they can reciprocate that. And you can also understand what they're saying. If it's a better IGL than you, you'll be like, okay. And you start thinking about that, what his thought processes are, right? Does that make sense? So
yeah, it makes sense.
We need to build it where you will be in a position later when you get better that you're ready, and people will respect you in that way. And there's also another thing. Once you make this elite, okay, and really strong, do you think it'll help you win or help you lose?
It'll help me win.
It'll help you win. It's gonna help your edge in the long term. You're gonna help win rounds in the long term. Over 10,000 rounds, 10,000 games, your win percentage is gonna go up, right? It's all statistics. If the probabilities, if you're 60%, what does that mean? You're gonna win a lot more than you lose, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna help you. So don't shy away from it. And I told Salim this too. I said, because he asked me, he's like, how do I build upon this skill? How do I get it better? And I told him, how do you think you do? Do we do it
Just like do it.
properly, or do we
Doing it
make
more.
mistakes? That's the first step. Do it more. But the key is you get it wrong with anything. The call, the thought process, get it wrong. Make mistakes, and you think to yourself, I'd never want this to happen again.
Yeah, and
Okay?
then you just build off it.
Right, because I gave him the example.
After.
I told him, I'm like, yo, I was the type of guy where I wanted to break my computer because of the call I made. It was bad. I tilted, but I told myself,
Yeah.
I will never ever feel this feeling again. And I worked on that. Wait, fuck. And I was critical. Oh my god, this call was so predictable. Oh my god, man. I should have just waited 3 more seconds, bro. My identification was wrong in terms of knowing where they were playing. They switched it up, but I could not track that, and it was bad. Man, I just tilted and I made the wrong call. Like, I was too emotional. I wasn't thinking. Like, there's so much involved. Okay, but
Mhm.
if you have this mindset and these feelings of never wanting to feel it again and taking responsibility there, it'll be really good. And then you'll be, hitting your goal. So that's how I look at it. Okay. Any questions with this?
No, once again you explained it well.
Okay. So,
Sounds good.
and again, we'll briefly go through it. You need to, as an IGL, understand really the 6 basic concepts. I won't ask you. Usually I ask them and I tell them, what is it? Okay, but it's default. Okay, spread out across the map, play for picks, control space. Okay, gather important pieces of information like where the sentinels are, initiators, right? And then group up and hit something later. No, that's what default is, right? In a general
Yeah.
sense. Okay, contact. Okay, contact is, an
Back
add-on.
up somewhere.
Yeah, it's an add-on concept where it's not just you only can contact. You can run a fake with the contact. You can default with contact. You can run a rehit with contact. Right? It's like an add-on concept. Okay, there's running it down, self-explanatory. Rush, just fucking rush. Okay, fakes. Okay, it's a misdirection concept that requires conditioning. Okay, so you're not really gonna run fakes unless you can identify they're fast rotating, or you guys have conditioned them to fast rotating because we ran it down. Does that make sense? So they
Yeah.
start fast rotating, like, guys, yo, wait, they're fast rotating. Let's contact 2 guys with a really key piece of utility like a drone,
Yeah, Sova.
dog, yeah, fade eye. Okay, they're gonna believe we're gonna work A, and then we have 3 people contact walking up B, or 1 guy lurk up B, 2 people might hold mid, whatever. So we can theory craft all day on how you want to pronounce it. I'll leave that up to you. Okay. And then there's also contacting, defaulting, running it down, lurking. Okay, lurking slash inserting a lurk. Right, it's very self-explanatory. You can. That's also an add-on concept because you can do that with fakes, defaults, right? So, but obviously information plays a part into that. So we say contacting, defaulting, fakes, lurking, rehits. Okay, rehits are very same thing as fakes. It's a misdirection concept that requires conditioning, right? You're not gonna go first round piss around, guys. Let's run a rehit. It's not common. It happens, but it's not common. Okay, usually you're gonna start rehitting once you've done a lot of running it down in fakes. Because they're like, oh, they're gonna do another fake. They kind of feel it as a fake, but then you're falling off, and then you just it's like a triple pump fake on the fake. You come back, and they start running because they think it's a fake to B and B, but we're going back to A. Do you understand? So it's a misdirection concept where we get them to move where we want. Okay, I'm missing one. Wait, contacting, defaulting, running it down, lurking, rehits. There's a 6th one I'm missing. I don't know why my brain's not working. But yeah, I'll tell you that after. Okay, my brain's kind of not working today. Okay, but that's that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on. The next note is needs to change the tempo when need be. Okay, I'll ask you a simple question. On attack, generally, what was our tempo? What were we doing?
Ran it down.
Yeah. What is that tempo? Running it down. Is that fast or
Fast.
slow? It's fast. Right. What did the defenders start doing?
Stacking.
Not stacking. They identified you guys
They
are
over-rotated.
yes. They start leaning hard, rotating hard, fast, quick, because they identified. If you were to say, oh, they didn't identify, they're just luckily stacking. You're wrong. They identified that you guys were playing fast majority of the time, 8 out of 10 times. No? And
Yeah.
so when they can identify that, which good players can, they can identify that within 3 rounds. I can identify that in 3 rounds, 2 rounds, sometimes even 1 round. Okay, if they show me all the information possible. Okay, if they can identify that, they have their solution. But you guys are not having a solution to their solution. It's a chess game. Because the attackers control the tempo. You have to understand that, right? For example, first round on Pistol, we run it down, right? And it works. We win. The defenders are like, oh, or let's say 3 rounds later, eco, just rifle round now. We run it down. It doesn't matter who won the round. Okay, it's 2-1. The defenders like, yo, they've ran it down 3 times. They're tracking it, right? The next round, you guys are many on A as well. Okay, and then they're like, it confirms that you guys are fast playing so far, right? And so they find a solution. Guys, let's fast rotate immediately. We don't need to anchor. We don't need to kind of just default around and wait around. Let's just move there. So then they start moving there, right? And then what happens to you guys? Well, you guys are running it down. What happens? Is it high resistance or low resistance? It's high resistance. Exactly. It's high resistance. It's going to be a 5v4. You want to take a 5v4 or a 5v1?
Rather take the 5v1.
Right, because statistically you're gonna win in the long term over 10,000 rounds. It's gonna be a 90% win rate, 5v1, no 5v2, right? But the problem here is that they found their solution and they don't need to find any more solutions. And I'll ask you why.
Because we didn't change anything.
Exactly, because you guys didn't adjust to their adjustment that is working against you. For example, as well. Okay, you know how on attack you guys won the first 5 rounds, right? They adjusted. And you guys stopped adjusting, and that is kind of why you guys lost this game. Okay, I'm not saying the full reason, but that's what made it difficult.
It's a big part.
That's what made it harder to win this game, or whatever. It's a big part of it though, because if you guys easily just came up with a solution by understanding what their adjustment was. Wait, because for example, let's say they weren't fast rotating the first 2-3 rounds, and then they adjusted to that rushing, and then they don't need to adjust anymore. You need to track them and be like, yo guys, they're fast rotating now. Let's run a fake. Let's default. Let's run a rehit. Whatever. Okay? So it's gotta go. It's a push and pull. It's gotta constantly evolve your strategy. You can't just stick to one thing forever. This is what is very common. A lot of bad players do it. Not you, but I'm just saying generally, a lot of bad players think like this. Oh, don't need to think about anything. We ran it down 5 rounds in a row. And that's all we have to do for the rest of the half. No. They're gonna adjust to that because they're fucking living human beings understanding, what you guys are doing at some degree. You guys need to readjust. They will readjust to that. You readjust. You readjust. It's just never ending. If you look at pro play, that is how pro play is played. Attacking team does something. The defenders feel it out, try to figure out if they keep doing that in terms of tendencies and frequencies. They find a solution. It starts working. The attacking team is going to be like, okay, fuck. What they're doing is working now. What can we do that's going to work against what their adjustment is? You see what my thought process is going? It just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back. Just never fucking ending until the game is over. Okay? And that's why the games in Valorant, VCT, are so insane late game. You know those late game sweaty ass games? Like they're just doing like a triple fake, the insert, because there's just so much conditioning involved with their thought processes leading up to that last part of the game. There's been 10 adjustments on both sides. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, I hope you can start applying this knowledge. It's one thing to know, it's another to apply, use, integrate into your game so that you become a good player. I'm being serious. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a skill that is like really needed in a game of brain chess. Okay, you think chess players don't think about this? Oh, this guy put.
They think about everything.
Right. This guy put this piece here, so that means this. He's setting up for this play, bro. They're thinking fucking 20 steps ahead. You need to have that mind. Same thing in poker. Okay, poker's the same thing. You gotta know when the guy's gonna put his money in, when he's gonna go all in. Is he gonna raise me here? Is he gonna fold if I put money in? Okay, it's a very high level IQ game. Okay, so. And you got to think in steps ahead and possibilities, tendencies, and frequencies. Okay, so that's something I'd like you to think about and apply. Okay, let's move on. Any questions with this?
No, you made it all make sense.
Good. Okay, the next thing is on attack. Okay, we're coming back to attack a little bit. When you're a controller, Sentinel, you need to control mid more on attack. What was the enemy Viper doing?
Fighting under tube.
not really fighting on the tube, but what I'm
He's
looking
just
for is
swinging.
that
They're jiggling. He's jiggling.
what I'm
He
looking
has it.
for is that he was sitting here controlling, maintaining, adding pressure to the space. Could you ever walk down?
No,
Did you ever feel like you wanted to walk down? Never.
not
You never,
really.
because if you did, you would have, but you never did because you knew this guy was permanent. Whether you actively knew that, or your mind subconsciously knew that, or your gut knew that, you knew this guy was sitting here waiting for people to walk down. Because remember when Reina walked down to and just died?
Yeah.
So, you gotta kind of understand, and that's why I said, "Yo, wait, this Viper's actually a really good player." Why? It's because he understands that
He's always
concept.
there.
Yes, he's playing his
always
role.
getting value.
Right, he's getting value. He's literally cutting down, or not cutting down, blocking 1/3 of the map for the enemies. Like, you guys can't even fucking play in here. One guy is doing that. There's 2 of you mid, and you guys couldn't even walk down. You understand the value there? He's holding 2 people with 1 body. Okay, and then when you play Killjoy or Cypher, you can do that with 1 piece of utility, obviously. But my point is that I would like you to incorporate yourself staying here. Okay, I'll give you an example. You did exactly what Salim did. You kept going with the team 4-man, 5-manning. Okay, and I told Salim, I'm like, yo, can you like play mid sometimes and control it? What do you think he did? The one round he came here, okay, this guy on the enemy team, he was on attack. The defending guy just went like this. And he killed him. It's in the VOD. And I'm like, you see the value of just sitting here and controlling it? There's going to be a lot of times you do nothing. But there's going to be some times like that where there's extra value. It's valuable. You just kill this guy fucking coming out with his knife out. And then there becomes a conditioning aspect. Once this guy comes out with his knife and you kill him, okay? Do you think he's going to do that again? No. And you know what happened? The Viper, it was a Viper on defense. This guy started jump peeking Salim every time every round, and he got in his head. There was a fear. There was a dominance aspect where Salim made him really fucking scared. He controlled him in some degree. And then I told him, you can use that conditioning where you can make it believe you are mid now, and then he's got to jump peek and be scared of you and sits here AFK while you're with the team over there in A main. You put your turret here or start of the round, you shoot, and then you go leave. And your turret's there, and he's like, oh my god, Killjoy somewhere mid. And that guy's just super fucking scared because he died to you earlier, and he's just jump peeking, and he's just frozen in mid. And then we're just 4-man, 5-man walking up A. And it delays his rotation. Does that make sense? So that's why it's really important to take control of mid. And also, there's a hidden kind of, not hidden, but there's another layer where if you control mid well, in the beginning, it's going to be hard. Like, you're going to kind of struggle. As you get better of never dying here, controlling it, killing people, then you get to understand timings and understand how that timing comes into play when you have aggressive positioning or maintaining space aggressively. Does that make sense? I'm here maintaining it, and then, I hear fucking 3 people running off. Bro, I just fucking start taking my knife out and start taking a timing, and I get behind him and I tell my team, wait, guys, don't go, come back to B if you want, or just wait, I'm gonna kill 3 people behind them. No? Can even come this way too, right? So this is a valuable thing, especially as a smokes player, okay? Because you're gonna find really crazy, bro. You don't know me, bro. When I control mid, I control mid. Like, they give it to me because I'm controlling it well, then I start taking timings and I start causing crazy chaos. Kill one guy, they're looking for me here, then I go back under tube. This guy's running with his knife. I kill this guy, I go in kitchen. There's one more guy in the spawn. I kill it. Bro, I just start going crazy like a ninja.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you add the tendencies and frequencies there by the tracking. Like, oh wait, like I know there's one more here, and then you kind of know what their movements are, and then you can. Anyways, it's like so crazy advanced. You can talk about it all day, but that's that. Okay. The next note, okay, is needs to look at the minimap more. I think your awareness is good, but it needs to get better. There are some times I'm seeing on the minimap the answers, the information, the solution, but you don't see it. It's going right by your head, right? And this is a problem because good players are super hyper sensitive to the minimap. Hyper. Any fucking red question mark, they're calling it out. Not only calling it out, but they're telling who it is. Okay, just how like you've played with me. I'm literally calling across the map because I'm staring at. That's over exaggeration, but I'm looking
to it.
Yes,
you're looking at it.
yes, I'm literally going back and forth from my POV to the minimap, fucking 20 times plus around. and Salim, same thing. You guys are in the same elo, so it's very similar problems that will help excel you guys to be Radiant. But he asked, he's like, oh, how do I get better at that? And I told him, you literally need to practice it. You need to look at your POV, go around the map, make sure it's always crosshair placement head level, and look back. Look. Go to my POV. Okay, I gotta go here. Now I gotta go minimap. Now I gotta go POV. Whatever, etc., etc. You gotta go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because I asked him, I'm like, how many times you look at the minimap, bro, per round? He's like, 5 times. And I told him, I can tell. You are so unaware. You don't even know what the fuck to do because you're not looking at the minimap. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. The minimap will help so much. You'll get not only where they are, who they are, but their intention. And I'll give you an example. If the enemy team, let's say you're like mid, right? For just a simple example. Let's say the enemy team are here. What's the difference between the enemy here when you see them on the minimap versus over here? Just AFK over here. And you're on B. Let's say you're on B, right? And you're kind of doing your job, holding it down. And you see enemies right here on your minimap. 3 question marks. They're pushing.
They're pushed up. They're most likely gonna go away.
Right. They're gonna. That to me tells me they're gonna commit. Their body language. Nobody told me that. There's so many times I play a game, nobody's telling me that, but I just immediately start running, and I'm already there, because I got ahead because of the minimap. And then obviously there are times they're here, belt, here, pipe, and I'm here. I'm like, they're not gonna go. They're not gonna go. Right. And my teammates are successfully stalling them. Obviously that's also involved. Right. I just know. And I just sit here. Yo, they're probably going to come back. They're probably going to come back. Right? So, that's where this type of stuff will come into play. Where you can get ahead. You'll never be behind. And you can be a, like, super good player where the whole team is just, like, crazy. Like, you're just calling things out for them. And then, you know, they're getting extra kills. Right? Wouldn't you want your teammates to get kills? Because you told them, yo, there's one more here. Stay. And he kills 3 people. But he was going to rotate. That's you. I put that on you, that you got him those kills. You set him up. He didn't set himself up. Yeah, he got the kills. But if you didn't tell him to stay, he wouldn't have got it.
Left.
Right, but that stems from your awareness. So I want you to be developing yourself to be that type of player. Okay? That's that. That's pretty much all the notes that I kind of wanted to talk about in this game. Because I understand you're not a Sentinel player, so, you know, I don't want to break down too much. But that's that. Okay, so let's get into the second game. We won't break down as much on the second game because we kind of went through the big fundamental chunk things, right?
Yeah.
So one thing as well is that I noticed, I didn't write, is that you need to take space more. And I know it's scary. Okay, there's fear, there's unknown. You don't want to do it. You don't want to die. But space is money, especially when you can look at the minimap, be aware, understand how they like to play. For example, if you kind of know that guy is kind of waiting for flanks and stuff, okay, obviously we're not going to do it, right? Because we died to it, or we've seen it 3 times killing our teammates. Right, we're not going to do it. But if you can get away with it by using all these identification tools I taught you, and your thought process, your mind, your game sense, bro, you are going to be a player where you will literally be able to be behind them all the time, literally just fucking knifing them in the back. Just crazy lurks, crazy flanks, killing, adding value by killing 2 people. And also, what I want to say is when you take space, okay, for maybe I should show you this real quick, actually, before we get into it. I'll show you, it'll be 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
I'll just explain this real quick. By you taking space, I should teach you this because I haven't taught you this, but generally I have a rule of thirds. Okay, and I'll just show you. But when you take space, you generally will know where they are because you're not dead. And let's say for example you walked out B main, you're not dead, making your way towards A main. You look mid because usually that's what you have to do. You're not gonna die from a mid player, right? A noob will do that, but you walk A. Like we generally know where they are. They're all stuck A main. And when we generally know where they are stuck A main, we generally know what they can do. Okay, I'll explain this a little bit further. Okay, so for example, like I told you, let's say you're the B player, right? And remember, I'm like, yo, sometimes play aggressive. So let's say you decided to play up here, and then your teammates were like, yo, 3A, or whatever, or you felt it, whatever it is.
Down.
You walk down. Okay, we get up to here. I was gonna speed it up just for this example's sake, and you have all of B main. You're not dead. Nobody died. You start walking down, and you know, I'm just running through it. So and you clear mid, and we know where they are, right? Where are they?
Yeah,
Super
all
simple.
5 A main.
Yeah, we know they're all 5A main, or let's say you even kill the guy mid. We know all 4A main, okay? And then we generally know where they are. We'll generally know what they can do, and I'll ask you, what can they do off this information we've gathered by taking space?
Come back or
Yep.
just hit the site.
Right, come back or hit the site. And so when they come back, will you know?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I'll hear them or see them if they
Good.
contact back.
Right, exactly. They'll contact back or they'll run back and you'll either hear them or you'll take the contact. You'll kill one and they'll kill you, or you'll kill two and they'll kill you, or you'll kill all
Mhm.
3 or 4, or you'll just get none at all. But that's still information, right? Because you died. You're like, yo, they're fucking going back,
Yeah.
right? And so that's the importance of taking space. It's like money. That's how you have to look at it. And
Mhm.
when you get better at this, bro, it's just you like become like a map packing god because you're acquiring information, right? And then that leads to knowing where they are, and then you know what they can do. And in the beginning, bro, when I played in episode 1 to 4, when I took space, okay, this is how I took space. You can't do this anymore. Okay, I would start here, and I would listen, nothing there, and I would just go like this, so I could be faster, right, and silent.
Knife out. Yeah.
I would just fucking walk out, and I would just get behind 4 people and just trigger discipline. Oh, I see this guy pipes. I'm like, okay, I just make sure nobody's like behind me. I just keep going, keep going, keep going, and keep going. I'm like super patient, super. Like, I misclicked. Super patient, and I just boom,
Get
boom,
behind
boom,
all
boom,
of them,
boom.
shoot,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I just killed
Yeah.
3. Okay. These days you can't do that. You gotta be a little bit more active with clearing and just anticipation. Back in the day, you could do that. Literally, nobody would kill you. These days, you gotta be like taking your
You
gun
got
out,
lurking.
clearing,
Yeah.
just kind of being really kind of cautious, making sure, okay, like making like this, okay, and then you might take your knife out a little bit, okay, take your gun out a little bit, okay, you'd be like holding, okay, you'd be like looking here, you'd like slice the pie one more time, right? Okay, and then you're like, oh, nothing's there, and then you like take your knife out, you take your gun out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is nowadays. But back then, I would just take my fucking knife out, knife 3 people a game. I'm not even joking. That's not
Yeah.
even a joke. Nowadays, not as easy. But so
I would say they're more aware.
yeah, because they're just more aware, and then also they understand tendencies and frequency. Back then, I flanked 7 rounds in a row. They still didn't understand what I was doing.
Mhm.
Now you flank 2 times, they know. They're like, "Yo, let's wait for this guy."
Yeah.
They automatically, especially in your elo, even in diamond elo, they can pick that up. Back then, no, they're fucking clueless. Okay, it would take like 20 rounds for them to understand that. Okay, but they're getting better. The pool is getting better. So, but anyways, that's my tip. That's my taking space thing. Last thing I will say before we move on to the second game. Okay, there's 2 tips. The first tip is to listen. Okay, let's say you want to take space this round. You listen.
Yeah.
For any misstep or anything, absolutely, and then you make sure vigilantly you clear. Because you're not gonna listen and just start going like this.
Yeah,
You're gonna
knife out,
die.
yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
die if there's like
Yeah.
a solo lurk or whatever. They contacted up because they're running a fake on A, and then your teammates were like, "Yo, A, they're starting A. They're Sova Jet," and then you just start going like you're dead, right? Because so listen and then vigilantly clear. Oh, nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Okay, you
Yeah.
come up here and just make sure they're not contacting up. All right. The second tip is it kind of involves conditioning. So if you believe in your heart or you know or think or feel that they're gonna go A because they went B 5 rounds in a row against you guys and we shitted on them, are they gonna go B again? No, probably not. So you're like, yo, they're gonna go A here. You start on the opposite side of where you believe they're gonna go, and then you do the first tip where it's like, listen, and then your teammates confirm, yo, a lot A, they're running it down. Boom. Beautiful. You vigilantly clear, and then maybe you can speed it
Yeah.
up if they confirm it's 4 or 5. You just start running, right? If they say 2, it's a different story. You understand? So those are some 2 tips you can use to take space better. That's pretty much how I take space. Okay, I listen, nothing's there, I go vigilantly clear, and then if I use the conditioning aspect, like we're in the middle of a game, late game, and I really need to take space this round to make an aggressive play to kill 3 people, because that's what I want to do, right? Then I go to the opposite side, use information, use the first tip to start walking down, and then I'll leave that part up to you where you need to know whether to run down or not, walk or run down, because there's a lot of variables in play, like your awareness to the mini map, understanding who, like how many and who and stuff like that, and tendencies and frequencies plays a part too. Like if this Viper's always mid, like you're probably not gonna run down here this area. Like you're gonna probably walk to clear, then he's not there, then go, unless you get the call that it's 5. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Makes
that's
sense.
that. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into this game. Let's try to play controller though. I want to see you play controller.
Yeah.
By the way.
An Icebox, I don't play Viper. very
Yeah.
often.
I fully
In
understand.
ranked, in ranked
Yep,
at least. In
I
ranked.
fully understand. And I'm gonna be honest, that last game was really unlucky. Like I can't even believe they lost that 2v2. It's unlosable.
That
The
happens.
guy, the
Things
guy
whatever.
is Raptors, like bro.
Found.
I
But
know what
yeah,
happened.
yeah, it happens. But I
There's
feel
nothing I
like
can do about that.
I feel like what you're calling though, you could have definitely won this game. But you just and I'm not even looking at your score. I don't even think you played bad because of your score. I just think you played bad because you weren't thinking about things to set up not only yourself but the team, right? If you just told them, guys,
Yeah.
let's slow it down this round. Let's default, play for some picks, gather information, and make a decision, bro. You probably would have won, or even just set up fakes. You never set up a fake. Nobody did, right? Just run it down. Let's go here, and that's the most common thing that you see in most games, most elos, and that will work as long as the enemies have not adjusted and they're terrible and it's like 10-1, you know what I'm saying? They haven't adjusted at all, but in that game in your elo they adjust quick. Like even a slow adjustment is like 6 rounds these days. Okay, back then, episode 4, 5, 6, bro, an
You don't
adjustment,
adjust.
bro, it took 10
Next
rounds. Yeah, you
Next
could literally run it down for 20 rounds, 10 rounds, and it would work. You can't do that anymore. People are too good. People are more aware. They understand concepts more, understand movement more, padding, just getting ahead, the chess mind. So that's something I would like you to kind of incorporate a little bit.
Okay. Dodge.
And then after this game, we'll just briefly talk about your training.
Okay.
I'll just recommend
Sure.
some stuff for you, okay?
Or
So much to research here. Here we are.
yo yo.
Yeah. What's up?
Can you start with a B hit? We
Go
take
for it.
C link.
I'm down.
What are we doing here?
We
B
just
split?
smoke and tail missile right here.
Nah, yeah.
We're rushing B?
I'll throw.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah, rush
throw
B.
bomb.
We're rushing B and taking C link.
My boy, you look elite. Nice cam angle and lighting. Thank you. You're him, dog. Sheesh. What's up, Haas? How are you? Hey, yo, just finished
Walk
my
through
game,
together,
come
through the
back.
wall.
How we
Walk through
doing?
together.
Good.
Well,
I made it through.
good.
Anyone breakable? Do not.
just two water.
We're not breakable. I got
You
bomb
fight
in
water?
there. I'm lurking.
I'm tethered.
Good kill.
One enemy
Huge.
Let's go breakable.
Link. Oh, breakable.
Fight.
I'm actually ripped. Ow.
Okay, chill.
I threw the game. My fault.
Nice. Good job.
Okay. Ooh, thank God.
For some reason, I thought it was a 2v1 after your Vice died, but it was 1v1. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was 2v1 too. I don't know where my teammate died. My teammate died.
The chamber died somehow. Not the chamber, sorry, the Teo.
Someone died. Someone died
No,
on top of me.
I
default.
swear the Teo was behind you. No?
Yeah, someone was alive with me.
Like-
Someone was gotta be alive.
Like, where did he
Someone's
go?
gotta be there.
Yeah,
What?
all good. Good round. That was going bad, by the way. It was 3v4, 3v5, and then you guys traded out well. Okay. So
What are you doing? Hitting C?
So I wouldn't like you to ask. Don't ask them. Tell them, guys, we're going C. That's the type of player you need to be.
Wanna play for Mount? Plenty Mount. Smokes are fading in 5. Oh, my teammate's fighting. What the fuck?
It's fine. I think you stay sight
Yeah.
because Tails there. So.
It's out already.
Out.
Killer Vice.
Good.
My team is so
Water.
good.
Wait, let me kill him. I need
Yes,
for more.
To your left.
Left side.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
See,
along.
so that's where the minimap comes into play.
Yeah.
Like I saw him left. That's why I told you he's left before.
Mhm.
Like long time ago when you were going into water around the right side. Like I knew he was left because I saw, but I told you late. Obviously, that's a little bit my bad. But
No.
it's the
I need to be aware.
Yeah, I think
Need
you
to be
should make
aware.
your minimap a little bit bigger. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's a little small.
Get your dig over it,
Just make it a little bigger. Like
please.
not too much bigger, but just make sure you can see better the icons, the vision cones, because the red dots. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have known he's left and you would have killed him. But all good. Good round. Really good round.
Fighting through. One out, left.
Oh, that is unlucky as fuck.
Oh, unfortunate. 40 on Clove.
Yeah. Really
Two
unlucky.
fighting. There's three here.
There's
two
one
more
more.
here.
There's one more left, no?
He's dead.
No, it's not. His vice flash went off. The one there.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
One site.
It's one site.
Could be he might be rotated here, heavy.
Backside.
One stairs.
Good smoke.
One door. Dead.
Stairs.
We're dead.
Backside.
Back site, both.
Backside.
Both.
Whoa, whoa.
Standing.
What is?
I mean, not even a bad round, honestly. Not bad.
Oh. Can you smoke anything,
So
by the
this
way,
guy's
or no?
nose. Not for him, not
Smoke.
really.
Smoke.
No, I just need to let him play.
Okay.
Nothing for me to do here.
I would smoke like tree or something like that. For him.
He can sit in the smoke. He can
Oh.
dominate.
Oh, nice.
Problem with smoking, his bomb is here. He just dominate the smoke. It's very
Yeah.
hard.
But still, when I'm a smoke player, I always try to think what I can smoke for the vice that was making that play, where it makes sense, right? Like
The
you
problem
gotta,
is I died like back here, and I.
but you
the
still
only thing I
could
could really
smoke like you
was,
know main, like
maybe
tree.
main.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
throw that smoke, but you gotta have that thought process. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, can you smoke anything? Like just check, right? Because it might come into play.
We're going.
You never know. He might even ask you.
Let's go see. They're kind of broke here.
Parks, would you say you look like the average Asian guy? Probably.
Can I entry? Someone else take one.
Probably
I'm
my
blind,
haircut.
I'm blind.
Thank you.
One peeking, Vice. Could be out wide. Could be out somewhere. Two more here. Vice and Fape. You can stop if you guys want. We can reset. Close up.
Good.
I'm the kid.
Open door, they open door.
Oh, you're getting
I
on.
shouldn't have vaulted.
One enemy remaining.
Flank.
Okay,
Oh shit!
stop fighting him. Just go. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're getting unlucky with the smokes. They keep one tapping you too, but it's fine. But bro, that was perfect. How did you know the vice was there? Did you see him in your
Yeah.
POV? No. You saw the
No.
question mark.
Yeah.
I saw him, and you called it out.
Yeah.
And then the jet killed him because you did that, and he got to kill two more. You see what I'm saying
Yeah.
there? So that's the type of awareness, and I need it to be auto-fucking-matic like that. That was perfect. That's a 9 out of 10. Okay, almost like pretty much. I can't say 10 out of 10 because but
Nothing's
it was
perfect, yeah.
really good. Okay, that's the type of awareness I need from you all the
You
time
do a B split?
with all 5 players, not just one.
Down. You want me to go see your bay?
Let's go. Let's go. Like 4 A main and just have one work up. Actually, they're gonna fight. They're fighting for the Sebi.
I'll lurk up.
Just someone work. It's okay. I think one up for his ult.
Coach. Parks, are you coaching Solar? And if you are, get him locked into rating. No, not today. I think we're doing tomorrow.
One broke right. Pros do.
I had to reschedule.
One out. One upper.
Heaven.
One ceiling.
One pit.
Spike down
I'm gonna blind it. Let's take it back.
So I think even there, you could have taken your time to come out breakable, because
Yeah.
he knew you were there, right?
Blind it.
Mm.
Like you broke the door, so he's ready for that, and then he just picks an off angle. So it's like, bruh.
Out.
Ran up my
Out.
ceiling.
We just didn't get a trade. Wait, oh, smoke?
Oh my god,
What?
he
How
hit
did I?
the
Wait, how
wall.
hit the wall?
He
Wait,
hit
how?
because he moved.
Ah, fuck.
He
Okay.
moved.
Fuck.
All good. So try to think.
Damn wall, man.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Tendencies
Okay.
and frequency. What's the rotational speed?
They're very
That
fast.
should kill
It's very fast. So you need to be running a lot of fakes or defaulting to control the tempo. So they have to correct themselves to not over rotate. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can we run a fake this round? Maybe
No.
fake C. Let's fake C. Someone hold for the Jet. Where's the Jet coming from? When he flanks.
Just taking first fight.
Okay, let's wait for that guy. We're gonna make a run on some C.
And you can be more detailed. That's the general way to set up a fake. But you'd be like, guys, we're gonna start A, go C. I want this guy here. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, Tate, just come here. Hide in this corner with me.
Turns
Knock
out wide
B.
B.
Nice C.
Parks, can you host 10 mans every Saturday and Sunday consistently? Maybe not now. I think I said I'm gonna start them back up in like a week or two. 2 weeks probably. So
I'm gonna open door. One water. Oh, this is interesting mid round.
so we need to make a
No, walk
decision.
back B.
Yeah, I was
To
gonna
see
say
if I can get a kill.
we need to make a decision here because we're just doing nothing.
You go all 4 through 3.
We got to go for backside it.
Save her post, save her post. I just put a retake here. Hey, Visal.
Not sure.
One drop.
Oh. Okay, so the call was really good. Okay, I like it.
Mhm.
But let's think about utility. Okay, and I'll help you. What angle sees tree first? Drop or heaven?
Drop.
Right.
Drop.
So your smoke should have been drop, right? Does that make sense logically?
Yeah.
Because you even told him 3 come out tree, right? So we need to make sure that that's covered, because if you don't, a good player will just kill all 3 or 2 or whatever. You get my point. Where it's not like you're helping them out a little bit. So you should always think about where it needs to go first in terms of which angle is being seen first, because you don't need a heaven smoke there, especially if you don't go backside, right?
Yeah.
So even there are times you can even smoke drop coming out tree and you just swing backside, look out of heaven, right? Like, so
Yeah.
obviously when you have 2 smokes, you do both.
Oh, I would have killed him if I didn't get the stage rush. 1 stairs, 2 here at least. 3 here, 3 here. Good also.
35.
Oh, fuck. Can you get a Visal there?
Yeah, I can. Should we get in the tree? How blind?
One tree.
tree.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine, it's fine. So start thinking what will.
One tree, one tree. Can we go B? Can we go B?
There's one on B. You went heaven.
Oh, let's try.
Good trade, good trade. One in CT spawn. Door.
Run away! 2A.
Good smoke for them.
One more.
Nice.
Good.
Heaven.
Nice.
Nice.
He has a Visal? What? That guy doesn't Visal.
It would probably be a bad Visal, to be honest.
Not really. It's better than just dry swinging like that, at least, yeah.
It really
Minus
depends. Like, maybe he just felt confident he's gonna take the 1v1. You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. But you see how
Let's
like.
switch it up now.
Can we go see?
Can we go? Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
see.
good. See,
Can
get
we
out.
take CT? Yeah, Visal.
Good.
Yeah, Tejo all and
So
like one of our.
it's good that you're thinking ahead, because we're just autopiloting if we go A, right? So
The counter fires ult.
think.
Can I get over?
There's a flash on the wall. There's 2 here.
I broke my wall.
No blind. Default.
One open door.
There's 2 here, 3 here, 3 here.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay. I'll ask you again. After these 8 rounds, what's their rotational speed? What's their style?
fast.
Super
Fast.
fucking fast,
Fast
aggressive, bro. No?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
they don't let you guys breathe. So how can we change the tempo where it slows them down and makes them make mistakes besides fakes? Starts with a D.
Defaulting.
Yes. So call it.
Yeah.
Guys, default.
We
Play slow.
default. Let's go for a pick.
Like, stop running it down. They're fast rotating.
This default heavy toward A. They're giving us fights A.
You gotta rationalize with them. Guys, they're fast rotating, so they understand that too, because some people won't. So you really need to manage them, okay? So you gotta look at the minimap too. Make sure they're not running it down.
Rotating B.
I got the spike.
Be like, go up A, guys. Go up A.
Let's do B split. Let's B split now. Let's B split. B split. One router. I'm through.
Let's see, like, oh, I can't help.
I'm pointing pit. I'm gonna point pit. One head. It's that's from water.
Vice is out, bomb. I'm blinding.
Off.
Nice.
Good.
That's good job.
Good job. So your mid-round call there to go was the more aggressive option. If you want to go more like a slower option, you just be like, guys, just chill. Because by you killing the mid guy, the first guy, what happens? What are the enemies doing?
You have to leave something.
No, but think. If they're a fast rotating team and aggressive in rotations, and
You
we
can't
kill
rotate through it anymore.
no, if we kill the first guy on B, they're gonna start leaning into B. No, from water, heaven, right? And so you could have set up 2 guys to walk up A, and you guys 3 people kind of make noise front B, and then there's a timing to get on site for free. You understand that?
Either bend
So-
or like.
I was blind. One's probably
But
out.
sometimes when you make that play, they're ready because they're already so aggressive. So here, you need to start running it down with your ult.
Nothing sight. Nothing sight.
Pillar. Nice, dead.
Nice.
They don't have anything.
One's door.
One door.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
You're blinded too.
You send it.
That water pillar.
Chill now. Have him.
Run.
Okay. Decent round. Okay, I want you to be more aggressive. You have ult. You've had ult for the last 5 rounds. Run it down somewhere first. So tell them, guys, I have ult. I'm gonna run it down.
Okay. Can we do fast A? We've gone C every eco.
And you just turn yourself into a duelist. So just start entering like you always do.
Someone drop me.
Because we need to use our ult. It's just you're just holding on to it for too long.
Oh fuck. We sell that actually. Got 4. Let's do it.
They might fight this.
Blind.
Yeah,
Jet out. He's gonna free swing. He's free swinging.
You're in.
One backside.
What do you have in?
One out dead.
Oh, one more stairs. Nice.
Side. Yeah, I'd have.
Good.
They're out.
Yep.
Nice.
So always, I know you know, but I'm just refreshing your mind where it's like, we have ult. We need to get in the habit of being able to use it right away so we can replenish it again. Does that make sense? Right? You only use ult twice, right? But good players will use ult 4 or 5 times in a half because they're picking up orbs, getting kills, dying, and using it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just kind of understand that and keep that in your mind. When you have ult, you need to tell your team, I'm fucking running it down. You guys better be
default
behind me.
I'm done. I'm gonna blind over it though.
Yeah, we can leave.
I don't know nobody.
140 on Vice.
I'm with you, Jet.
I'm taking bomb. Going to see.
Nah, wait, it's just chill.
I have rocket.
That's a thing. Maybe I get 5 this round. I think he's bent. I'm gonna open door.
Make it look like a B hit.
It's raining on water. Can we go? Can we get out? Let's go. One in water.
Blind. can't see anything.
On water for sure.
I'm sticking plant.
Left side water. I got CT right here. Someone watch my water, please.
Okay, has it. Oh, fuck.
One enemy
Nice shot.
remaining.
Random was last water.
Nice shot.
Pop on tail.
Let's go.
Okay. With pistol, you win the game.
Switching sides.
So, where do you usually play? Let's
Play
go.
like around B.
Okay,
Or
good.
like here. Playing holding this just somewhere around B.
Yeah.
Either playing fast rotate.
Yeah, I'm usually like pretty much
Yeah.
right there. I'm usually always playing Link. You can play Breakable too. It really depends.
No, I like holding this off angle for the work.
Yep.
On
Right there.
yeah. I'll give you guys smoke.
Taylor, are you gonna missile right side?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I'll need left.
Roll for initiative.
We'll use both
You got
missiles.
that C.
I'm leaving B. Carrot.
Great.
Good work.
I don't know who it was.
Bro.
I'm blind. Not out, not out, not out. Taking orb. Guy's got orb.
I think A mid.
No smokes.
Blinding off your contact glove.
This guy's blind. Okay, found me. Out, out, out.
Yeah, 2, 1 bend.
All four, all four.
All 3.
Nice shot.
I got timing. I shouldn't have pulled up the smoke.
Yeah. I think as well the positioning wasn't very good. Like
Nice shot.
No, this
Well,
position
too
isn't
close to
horrible. This
Too
position
close
here
to
is not bad.
Pillar's not the greatest there in that position though. Like I'd rather you just be
It
in
holds-
water.
Player standing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but think
'Cause
about it.
holds,
Is it?
holds the walkout.
But think about it. Is it common? Do
This
people?
angle? This
do-
angle here? No, it's not common. No, when I
Pillar?
repositioned? Yeah, pillar.
Pillar is the
common.
most common
Yeah.
angle when they look when they come in. You know that, right? On C.
Yeah.
They, yeah. So they that's why the Reyna was looking at you coming in, and then once he didn't kill you, they're all staring at you, and you died instantly. So that's what I'm saying. I'd rather you just stay in water like you were
Mhm.
prior. That angle is. Can you really do much but sit there behind that wall? Nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Pillar is really common. You have to understand that.
Yeah.
It's back sight of C.
Yeah, I walk up B. Drop. For a kill.
Flash there. Fade eye. Jet A.
3.
It's all five. All 5A.
Spike down A.
Oh. 55,
Spike planted. Last player standing.
That's sure.
that's it.
A little hesitation on taking the space. You walked out, wanted to go back, and then you ended up going out. So you might as well just commit to taking space there. When you said
Yeah.
5B, and you smoked. All good. So they played it slow the first round. The second round they ran it down on A,
I
right?
just wasn't sure if I wanted to let go of shift coming up here
Sure.
or not.
Sure.
Then I saw a fucking 4 on switch. So
Anave, what's up? Wow, I need out. Lol. Back in Ascendant. Nice.
break. Oh fuck.
The left side C.
1B.
I'm leaving you, Jet.
Yeah.
I think I stunned
Coming out B. Coming out B. Happy. I'm blind. I'm blind. Can't help.
Not out. Not out. Not out. Gotta call it.
Went back. Could be walked up C. Jets is making a lot of noise for no reason.
You wanna highlight me, Clip? Just highlight me.
I'm happy, man.
Coming out.
I don't have
See.
a prices command.
I'm one. Not out, not out.
Anivate, just message me if you want coaching, bro. We'll figure it out.
Wow. Out, see. Yeah.
Back man, back man. Backing off. I got blind in 5. Broke my blind.
Landing, see. Two.
Yeah, 2. Hit 40.
80 on
Spade.
Cope. Working up.
Yeah.
Let's take C space now. Can we just fight C?
Yeah, I'm done.
We just play forward TK.
I think there was a little bit too much unnecessary movement, like in terms of like you were on the site, saw the raid,
Yeah,
and then you went back and came back. I was like, bro, just go
But
bend
the problem
and
was
sit
two of my
Go for it,
teammates
Liner.
just fucking died on B.
there. Sure.
I wanted to help my raise. We're just gonna walk out. I'm not gonna run away. IBA.
I'm gonna walk with you, too.
Do you have a wall? Let's walk through it together.
3.
Hit 3. I'm gonna swing wide, ready?
Alright.
3, 2, 1. 3 for sure.
One tree, at least. One site.
Blind
Two
tree.
site.
Not in tree. Probably in smoke.
55 on globe.
Healed.
Walk.
All good.
Alright, can we do that one more
So, like-
Or
Yeah.
just you?
We gotta change our setup because it's not working, right? So you gotta brainstorm. I'll leave that to you. I'll let you make those decisions, but
We're just riding C now. That's the play now.
just keep
I've been
brainstorming.
jiggling C main mostly.
Can we,
If you guys just
wait,
wanna
Vice,
press
can you
down,
actually
I'll
go
try
A?
to Juggle it for you.
What's up?
Oh yeah, I got you.
We're fighting C.
See, look, you'll agree. You'll understand
I'm gonna play full retake.
that we need to switch it
Go.
up.
I'm sending one way this time. Just fucking just dashes to the right.
Yeah,
Holy
like
Lord.
they're hyper aggressive. Okay, so we need good setups and good plays.
One B man. I'm blind.
I'm just hiding. I'm not showing contact.
One up B.
Oh,
Coming
yeah,
out.
B hit.
Get out. Was that our Dutch chest? Nice. You have water again. 20 pit. 20 pit.
Close heaven. Close
One
heaven.
B main. One B main.
Brenna,
One
close
B
heaven. Is Vice B main? Brenna heaven.
You main us.
B main.
Box.
He's up
140.
right, hard right.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty much unlosable. I don't know how they lost that. But all good, all good. Just keep brainstorming, keep brainstorming. We gotta find a solution, okay? We will, as long as you're thinking about their style individually and trying to think
We
with logic.
do a contact player on B. Just kind of just hold this guy. They're just defaulting.
You said what, sorry?
Just hold through this guy that walks up B. Someone with me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Coming B. Lots.
Yo, it's open.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
You're getting run
Nice. Good
down.
kills. Good kills.
One more main.
That's bomb. That's
I'm
bomb.
fully leaving breakable. Fully leaving breakable.
That bomb.
We saw both side. Smoke's about to fade. One's door.
You smoke it again?
Blinding.
I feel like they're gonna open the C door here.
One enemy remaining.
Right side.
Nice.
Drone.
Good round.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
Can you sell something about Marys?
Yo, can you one way? On C.
No peeking.
Oh,
Yeah, we're in
fighting,
blind
mixed
out.
rotating. They might end B. Like, care for that.
I'm waiting.
Drop in a smoke.
I have rocket.
I'm gonna all when they
Waiting
tap
default.
on.
Yeah, one outside unbreakable.
Just don't give them a big.
Wait, one tree, one tree, one. Nice.
Backing off. There's one close.
Alright, 3v2,
Work one
3v2.
blind.
Just gonna run C.
Play together if you can.
I'm gonna go stairs.
They're gonna go B here.
Planning B.
Finding B.
30 seconds left. Spike
Let Clove take
planted.
first.
Face your fear.
Nothing.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
That's on your wall. He's probably
Nice.
Good
Nice.
shit.
Big round.
My
Good job.
team is so good. Good shit.
Okay, now keep brainstorming what you can kind of think they're gonna do, what the possibilities are. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to C.
Someone drop me.
Or I'll throw a blind for you. You know what's up.
Yeah, they dashed out. Hey, dashed out. On there.
No peeking.
I'm in for you. Almost up.
Backside.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
That's it.
Not sure. Can you hear me? Hello?
This is where someone says something.
Yo, your
Oh
mic.
fuck! Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't hear you.
muted.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
I was like, why are
Okay.
you not speaking to me?
Oh fuck.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Um.
It's fine. Just keep thinking. Keep thinking. Okay. They went A that last
Yeah.
round, right?
Can you take C space and just like full right out, like take all the way up to C lobby? To keep this
Go for it.
going.
He said
Got you,
stop
got you, got-
one way.
I mean, they're full fighting it, so not
I'll
horrible.
play retake, okay? Yeah, hey.
Touch B again.
Drop in a smoke.
I get
Okay.
spammed. Speaking orb,
Yeah.
One could be B.
you need B split. One brick door.
They're going
3B,
they're going
3B. Four, all four. I'm with you, Teo.
One's
Then
close.
never mind, just chill. You could take C link.
under.
Green is probably right side.
Close, 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 close. 7.
Nice.
Nice, guys.
Shit, yo.
Huge.
Oh, we're locked in.
Good. We also have our ult for insurance.
You're also on eco this run too.
Yep. They're actually, yeah, no, they have full buy.
Never mind. Wait. Oh, this because no one died last round. That's why no one died in the round they won.
Yeah, yeah, that round where you were alone, they all
Yeah.
lived.
They all lived. Yeah.
At 3.7, it's still,
No, they'll buy. They'll buy.
yeah, it's plus the 1k, it's pretty much 4.7 around there.
Yeah, I got you.
They also got bombed on too. It's plus 400 too. Nice shot.
GG.
Wow, that's good.
Nice, GG, bro.
Just-
Okay, you see the difference there? Like,
Yeah.
we were about to slip, but then I just told you, bro, you need to start
Yeah.
thinking. And you started thinking, and the solutions were, I'm not saying perfect, but still helped. No?
Their solutions. It worked out some of the time.
Right.
So.
Well, at least helped you win the game, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Right? Because if you didn't do anything at all, like say anything at all, like it's rough. Like you probably would have
Yeah.
lost that game. But
Mhm.
and that's the whole thing with this thing too. Is like there's momentum involved. Once you stop them, they kind of start getting in their head as well, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay. I didn't have too many notes, not much. I was really just locked in and watching you play. But the first one is setting up fakes needs to be more detailed. So you know how I was like, set a plan. You're like, okay, fake. Let's fake C, guys. It's not good enough. I need it where it's, guys, we're gonna start. Let's run a fake. I'm gonna say it slowly for you, okay? But this is I usually say it really quick. Okay, guys, we're gonna run a fake. We're gonna start A. We're gonna end C. I want Reyna, Jet, whatever, initiator. Make 3-man A. Me and one more
Walk
guy
up somewhere.
will walk up C. We'll kind of wait for the contact and we'll walk up C. And maybe, or we can do it like this where you, cause you're the clove, me, Jet, Reyna will be A. One guy hold, two people go to C, get ready to walk up. I will throw a smoke stairs for them, and then I'll watch mid.
Yeah.
Right? Cause someone needs to watch mid. The guy's gonna walk out and fucking split you guys in half, and then kill the A players. Right? So, does that make sense? So,
That makes sense.
I want it like that. Obviously, I said it really slowly, but I want it quick. Guys, fake. We're gonna start A, end C. Let's get 2-3 people starting A. 2 people get ready to walk up C. I'm gonna smoke stairs and go mid, and then everybody will be like, okay. Let's go. Okay. So, that's how I would like your planning more better, because it's good that you're now at the point where it's like, let's run a fake, because you thought about it, right? And it makes sense logically. So, but you always have to kind of keep reminding yourself, what is their speed? How are they playing? You know how I'm telling you, what's their speed? You got to be on top of that. The tracking and storing part, because if you don't, it's harder to find a solution. Does that make sense? But
Yeah, it makes sense.
as long as you always know where 5 go, even if 2 people move to the other side and their speed, and you just kind of keep track of that, it's super easy to come up with a plan by being like boom, 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 boom. I think the attack side was super clean. Obviously, the defense side was a little bit rough in the beginning, but still, I believe that you have some credit there to help them win, because it was close, right?
Mhm.
It was like 9-9, 10-10 at one point. So, but yeah, this is what it takes. And I don't want it once in a while you playing like this, or you just
Every
playing
game.
like this because I was watching you, and it's on stream. I need it all the fucking time, every single round, every single game. And think about that. If you do that every single round, whether that result is good or bad, you win the round or lose the round, what will happen? You're gonna get
I'll gain
better.
knowledge and
Right.
yeah.
Exactly. You're gonna gain knowledge. You're gonna get better. You're gonna get more comfortable. Your planning will get better. It's gonna be more detailed. It's gonna make more sense. It's gonna sell harder. Like the enemies will believe it because it's better plans. Do you understand? So it
Yeah.
adds up like that. So I think overall, pretty good game. I think you're the IGL that game. They even were asking at one point, what do we need to do? Like, what the fuck? On attack and defense. And you stepped up to the plate. You took full responsibility by being like, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to make these calls. Win or lose. And that's what it takes to develop and become elite. Okay, it's not get it right 100%. And bro, it's about making mistakes, learning, and remember, you must be critical. Whether there was a good thing happening, and usually when you lose, it's the easiest way to be critical because you're like, fuck, it went wrong. What do we need to do? It was too late. We didn't sell it fast enough. Okay, my identification was wrong. Whatever it is, right? So, good job today. Any questions so far?
No, everything once again is just review what you said during the Icebox game.
Okay, so in terms of training, you gotta always ask yourself, am I doing enough? And it'll always, 99.9% of the time come back to no, I'm not. Me, you, everybody. Nobody's excluded, even pros. Okay? So even pros slack. So with that being said, you need to start adding progressive overload. Okay? You know what that means? Progressive overload? Do you go to the gym or run at all? You're like a
Yeah, you just lift. You slowly lift more.
Yes.
Slowly do more.
Right.
Slowly.
And it's not about time, it's about intensity. You
Yeah.
pushing yourself where it's harder, you feel sore, etc., right? Like in bodybuilding. That's how they get super jacked, right? They fucking go from, benching, maybe 150 and they go, the next. It obviously takes time for them to start benching and deadlifting 600-700 pounds, but they added progressive overload over 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever that time frame is. It gets harder, more weight, more resistance, and it builds their muscle. It rips it apart. They eat properly, builds the muscle, and it's rinse and repeat. And so you need to do the same thing with your aim training. Don't just 20-minute range all the time. Bro, start developing your own range stuff. Start aim training. DM more. TDM. You gotta it's gotta be uncapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about Mike
Yeah.
Tyson. He does like 3,000 push-ups a day. He didn't start by doing 3,000 push-ups a day. He probably started at like 100 and he built it up, built it up, built it up every day, right? So that's how you have to kind of look at your aim. What I'll do is I'm going to send you a more advanced range routine. Like a second part to range routine. I don't think you need the basic one to be honest. So I'll give you that one. I'll give you the Kovacs. Wait, you doing Kovacs or aim labs at all or no?
Aim labs. Aim
Aim
labs.
labs.
I
Okay.
only have aim labs. Don't
So
have Kovacs.
I'll figure that out because I have my own aim labs one. But it's very not easy, but it's more for like getting to immortal. You're already immortal, so I mean, I would definitely recommend you use Kovacs if you can. If you can't, all good.
I have like a doc of certain scenarios to do. I believe
Okay.
somewhere.
Whatever. I'll figure it out what I send you. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but I think the range for you is probably the most important. That you are adding like really good range routines and learning how to do it properly. Um, yeah, so I'll send you that. And so the last thing I ask, or I'm gonna ask you before you go. Okay. Most sessions I ask this. So I asked you in the beginning of the session, what is your goal? What did you tell me?
I said to go pro and then
Right,
maybe
and
become a content creator during the way.
that's like a plan B. Whatever.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. You need to ask yourself every day, okay, how bad do I want my goal? How badly is it I want it? And what am I willing to sacrifice? At the end of the day, every day, it needs to come back to the goal. And when I used to ask students this question, it's rhetorical, don't answer it. But back then, only a few would be like anything, whatever it takes. And most 90-80% would be like, I'm not, I don't know, I don't really like that, bruh, right? But what I'm saying is, you gotta be that the 10% or the 1% where they're like anything. It's a commitment, right? And when I interviewed Daniel as well, he said that I am a type of person, even though I was stuck in Immortal for 2.5 years, that if I said I was gonna go pro and I didn't do it, I'm a piece of shit. I'm not a man of my words. And so you need to look at the same. You've committed by you saying I'm gonna go pro. It's not a joke anymore, right?
Mm.
Think about the odds. 0.00003%. Bro, it's not a joke. You gotta take this seriously. You will not make it by doing 20-minute range routine every day. You won't. You simply won't. It's objective. There's people aim training 4 hours a day plus 3-hour range and they're still not pro. Okay, it's not about just training as well. But you need to make sure all of these things are integrated together where it works into harmony together. Does that make sense? Not just
Yeah.
mechanics. It needs to be everything. Your leadership skill, planning, understanding concepts, movement, pathing, your role, agents, utility. You need to start studying the game. You need to know how long a molly takes to dissipate, how many they have, how long a smoke takes per different type of smokes. You need to get to that level. I'm serious.
Heard.
Okay, so that's that. And just ask yourself every day, how badly do I want it? What am I willing to sacrifice? And when you do that, you'll know. You'll get your answer every day. There'll be a point where the days are so hard, you had a really bad day, you feel like quitting, and if you ask yourself that and you really truly want it, you'll keep going. But if you don't, you'll give up. But it's important you ask those questions so you stay on track. You keep reminding yourself, my goal, my goal, my goal. You get what my point is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, and you're young, and I understand that it's gonna be a while. It's a journey. That's what you have to understand. Just trust the process. That's what's the biggest problem with people. And even Daniel said it in the interview. He said progress is different for everybody. You cannot compare yourself to somebody else. You need to focus on your own journey towards your goal, or you will get lost and self doubt and fear and whatever else will come there mentally. Okay, so with that being said, I think the session was really good. I've seen some improvements from game 2 to game 1, and that's what I want. I don't want you to be a fucking Radiant player overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It took Daniel 2.5 years. Think about that to go to Radiant. Okay? And he made it. He became a tier 2 pro. Okay, he was getting paid. He got a contract. Okay? So, but that's what it takes. You got to be patient, work hard, study the game. That's the key. You got to be a student of the game, not a student of just playing. You got to be a student of the game, know the ins and outs of every single little detail of the game, where your game sense goes through the roof. Because we also talked about it in the interview where he said, I asked him, I'm like, mechanics versus game sense, what gets capped? We both agreed that mechanics get capped. And in your case, you're not even working on your mechanics. So it's going to get mega capped. And it's already showing. I'm not saying that you're a bad shooter, but bro, you should be dropping 35 in these games. They're not good elo. You understand that? It's Immortal 1, Immortal 2 elos. You understand that, right? You're
Yeah.
not playing with an average of Immortal 3 lobby. And you're still not like dropping 30. That's like, you need to be dropping 35, 40. Like, that's when you know your mechanics is at peak. Okay, and so it's not there. And I'm not saying you're bad. It's just you need to excel yourself to think like I need to always be the best, get to my best form, right? Super Saiyan 5, whatever, right? So I'd like you to kind of think about those things and focus on these notes. I'm gonna send you these notes. Watch the interview. Okay, that's my opinion. If you're gonna if you say and want to go pro, and you don't watch this interview, you're not gonna go pro because he's giving valuable information on what the process is like, how to get on tier 2 team, okay, how to kind of study the game, what's important, what separates a pro from a tier 1, from a tier 2, from a tier 2 to a radiant, from a radiant to a mortal, a mortal 3, a mortal 3, a mortal 3 to a mortal 2. Okay, he says there's differences, and there are. I've seen them, I've felt them as well, and I understand them. Remember how we talked about in the beginning of the session, edge, right?
Yeah.
Start creating the edge. And that means everything mechanically, fundamentally, conceptually, mentally, all categories. Okay? And so
Yeah.
that's that. Good luck on your journey. I'll see you're a big
Hey.
community member, so I'll see you around. I'm gonna get the 10-man started again, stuff like that. And yeah, good job today, bro.
Hey, thank you for the session,
No
bro.
worries, man.
Thank you.
No worries. Just keep focusing on what you need to in terms of the chess game and always being ahead in the thought process, not your
Yeah.
plan, but your mind. Like you always need to know what they're doing. Okay, that's key. Okay, so that's that. Good job today, Hacker. I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, thank
Peace,
you.
bro. No worries. Bye. Holy moly, moly, moly. Okay, so I'm supposed to have another session. I don't think I'm gonna have another session because my student is